community. I am Spaz, and with me tonight are my lovely players. And just to do quick introductions, let's start off with the one that we'll be talking later. Brian, who are you playing?
Hello. Yes, I'm Brian. I am going to be playing Vindebrand Vettenstein, the giant kin druid. I also just noted that I took the lead last session with the amount of kills that we've gotten in the season so far.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I dropped from the ceiling and squashed one of those guys, and then thunderclapped a
right.
couple of them down.
Yes, it's very true.
That Thunder Wave was pretty nice.
Might have saved my life, yeah.
Might have ruined your life.
Ruined my... Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. And next up, the hairiest in the group, Rezo.
Hello, I'm Shadow. I play Rezo Rendal, the wizard rogue Rougarou, which is a wolf folk.
I want to screw Spaz's intro by shaving this wolf.
Well, here's the other thing I wanted to mention. Like, you might not be the hairiest one in the group for long, considering how many times you're getting hit by attacks.
Yeah.
And like you're healing the wounds, but you're not growing back the hair. So
Oh no.
Time.
it might
Gonna have to
soon
invent
just
a
look
spell
like
for
a bunch
that.
of mange.
The hair
Okay,
for a
then.
spell.
And next up, the smallest of the group.
Hey everyone, my name is Connor, and I am playing Arlo Thistlebrush, the Halfling Shadow Sorcerer.
Nice. And I guess let's go for the most energetic, or maybe the loudest, mattering on who you ask.
Both.
Rave.
Energy is
I'm the
right.
loudest? Oh man. Okay. Well, hi everybody. My name is AJ, and I apparently play the loudest, most amazing, boisterous, budding, blossoming bard named Rave. And he is a Valor bard. Lots of fun. Lots of up in the front battle punching. He's strong. He's buff. He's mean. He's a fighting machine. He's everything. He's the best. He's a jack of all trades.
He's the best. Though from what we saw from the kill table, he is falling behind.
I'm not about the kills.
Yeah, that's what
I'm about the setup and the build-up.
I see. So you're just fighting just for, like for the KO. Okay then. And last but certainly not least, Indrid.
Hi everyone, I'm Dylan and I'm going to be playing Indrid Cold, and Indrid is a half-breed of things to be disclosed later. And yeah, I'm just here, I'm sleazy, I'm a charlatan, and I'm here for the money.
At least he's honest. Okay then.
Interesting
and
how
with
a
that-
charlatan can be honest.
So then, Ryan, would you like to give everybody the recap?
Recap, yes. So, episode 4 begins with the silent assault on the fortress, as most sessions should, with a split party. So we had our roguey fellas, Rezo and Indrid, sneak into the front of this fortress under the cover of night, making their way through the courtyard, past some skeletons, some zombies, catching into a couple of traps, and a very large hulking figure. Meanwhile, Vin be shaped into a bear as he, Rave, Arlo, Feek, and Lord Torm made their way with the loons as cover. They were told by the rogues about a trap that was like a weight trap that ended up getting busted as Brown Bear Vin escaped the trap but landed on top of Rave and crashed through. Luckily, Rave was able to grab a floating disc, and Vin turned into a spider, so they didn't basically fall to their deaths. But they eventually were able to make their way up and in, and eventually meeting with the others at the inner doors. So as they enter, they found a few hallways, one of which included a door with 2 skull impressions, presumably where the necromancer of the place is at. They also followed a humming noise to where they found a blindfolded woman by the name of Olivia. Indrid had a brief talk with her and then ended up talking some shit to some ghouls from behind a door, which ended up in battle, including basically almost losing Rezo to petrification. Luckily, though, the party handled their own pretty well, included several ranged attacks and a thunder wave that may have alerted the rest of the entities in the courtyard. We will find out soon, I'm sure. And then after the battle, Arlo was able to have a conversation with Olivia, as it turns out that she shares some similar traits with Arlo, which basically boils down to something along the lines of being pretty close to dead, but not quite. We don't know yet. But She does note that the necromancer can kind of control her, so we suggested tying her up to avoid having to deal with her if and when the time comes. She also has a lantern that is missing part of it that has some unique magical properties. So after Arlo leaves her with some rations and a painting, knowing that she had a blindfold on and presumably couldn't see, but whatever the point is, we join the party now as they begin heading back to investigate the rest of the fortress.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Well then, so at this point, you guys are just recovering from the end of the fight. But let's start off with the most curious of the group, Indrid, since you decided to run back up those stairs to the room that these things were inside of, trapped inside of, say the very least. So, what you see at the moment is what you see inside this room. For the most part, it is a very disorganized room for the most part. Anything that looked like it could have been, a bed frame or like a dresser, anything like that, are completely torn to shreds for the most part. And as well as this area over here, which you'll notice actually right behind this doorway, or not doorway, the table, you can actually see what looks to be a very thin line with runes drawn behind it, pretty much surrounding this entire little corner right there, just to give you an idea.
Hmm.
So that's what you see going into the room. Everything else outside of this circle seems like it was just torn apart to whatever those things were that were.
I'm gonna take a ball bearing out of my pocket and toss it at the bed.
Nothing happens. It just flies over and just hits the bed.
I don't care. I'm leaving.
Okay then.
Guys, there's nothing up there. It's just a ghoul nest.
Oh, you looked for secret doors and all that sort of thing.
What?
Obviously, he is the expert of the place, right?
Oh no, mate. I'm an expert on ghosts. These are zombies. We've been over this several times at this point.
Let's take a peek here.
Does anyone look behind us? Is anything coming after us from behind?
Oh, probably, mate.
We were loud.
On that note, I'm gonna stealth.
Okay then. Roll me your stealth check. Very nice. Very nice. Okay then. Well, you are just getting down low and just, trying to find the darkest corner of the room at this point, as you're just beginning to just move around slowly, just creeping about, hoping that if there is anything around here, hopefully it doesn't notice you. Arlo, as you walk up to the room, you can see pretty much for the most part the same thing. Now, the one thing is, even though you would think a room like this, that as old as it would have a lot of dust in it, for the most part, not at all. A lot of activity. Just everything that's not within inside this little circle over here is just shredded.
Mm-hmm. Arlo's going to come over to this circle. Can I figure out what this circle is made of?
Yeah. Actually, I wouldn't need you to even roll. You would know that it's chalk. Just from your background, it would be easy enough for you to tell that. Now, I will
Art
say
supplies.
this much. Yes. I will say this much. As you walk up to it, you have this slight unsettled feeling in your stomach as you just approach this wall.
And I look over, I see a chair, I see a fire pit, I see maybe a shelf and a bed.
So pretty much it's pretty much a fireplace, a chair. These are just firewood, as well as a few
Logs.
things over here. Yeah. As well as the bedroll.
All right. I will go along to the seemingly free wall and look for secret doors.
Okay then. Roll me an investigation check. You do notice this door right over here.
Oh.
That is also like the other door that you found pretty much on the stairway up here that was dented, extremely, just horribly just dented. This
Mhm.
one shares that, as it looks like they tried getting out this way as well and had no luck.
All right. So investigation. Give me a straight roll, which is a 5.
Okay, then. You perceive the door as it is a door.
But it's more than Indrid did. And he will walk on back over to the party. Fellows, we have a door in this room. If anyone wants to, I have a feeling it may be locked.
You didn't try it?
Oh, no, I don't have any sort of talent.
You
Did
just
you
need a
check the
hand.
handle,
Just
mate?
jiggle the handle.
All right, fine. Now meet me up here. And Arlo will walk over and he'll say, Manoxilium, and Mage Hand will appear. And from 30 feet away, he will jiggle the handle.
Okay, then. After a bit of if I'm right, you can do about 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
I would say it would take the full extent of your mage hand, but eventually you can get the old rusty door or door handle just to crack and then just push forward as the door opens up.
Vinny, can
See,
you fit
door
through
isn't
here?
even locked, mate.
So it would seem.
Vinny,
Apparently. It's odd. It looks like those creatures tried to get out that way. And. Huh. Where's everyone else? Everyone, get over here.
I don't think all of us are
What
going to
time
fit
is
up
it?
here, mate. One of them's not going to fit through the door.
Can you not, Vinny?
He can squeeze.
I'll give it a shot. I'm pretty adept at fitting into tight places.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So I know we've never gone in.
Actually, no, I can't fit in.
done.
I'm
So-
stuck.
So this is how this rule is going to be, which you're going to have to let me, because I'm going to actually have to pull your token through it from now on whenever it comes
Okay.
to rooms like this. But whenever it comes to a doorway that is too small for you, it will take your full action to go through that doorway, even if it is open.
That makes sense.
Crawling on your side, just like
Well, yeah, I mean,
A sideways crawl.
Yeah, yeah.
imagine trying to make your way through a little cubbyhole. Yeah.
like walking through a cabinet every single time.
It is definitely a fun sight to watch Rave as you just see, Vindebrand just like squeeze through the door.
Well, I've got this technique. I'm used to doing it.
I can just
impressed.
picture
This
you
is a
getting
great
stuck in
technique.
the door while trying to get away.
I love it. This is one- I'll make a song about it.
Oh, it's gonna be great when he's in front of the party as you guys are trying to escape something. He's the first one
gonna be
trying
a
to get through the door.
It's a scene from Winnie the Pooh.
Little bottleneck.
Mhm.
Shove it on my ass trying to get me through.
Okay, then.
Arlo's gonna go ahead and let's do a stealth check for Arlo. Now we're going into the unknown. Ooh, that's a good one. It's gonna be a 22.
Oh, real nice. Okay, then. You are confident that you will not be perceived if anything is inside that room.
Are we trying to be quiet, Vinny? It looks like they're trying to be quiet.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, then. So as you walk towards this room, besides a few flakes that are on the ground from the door being pretty much smashed in the direction that that you're looking towards, you do notice this entire room actually has a very noticeable layer of dust on it, as it's not been disturbed for a while. You'll see what looks to be a small amount of light coming from this end of the room.
So I have no vision on this room yet.
Have no vision on this room? Oh yeah, because
The door is
dynamic-
closed.
Dynamic lighting's fucking broken. Again, even though the door is no longer there, it's still accounted for. But at this point, you can see a slight bit of light coming through this doorway right here. And one of the notable things that you'll see is pretty much this entire corner of the room has what looks to be a few footprints just following the edge.
Yeah, just so you know, Rave got a nat 1 on that because he's got disadvantage, so.
Mhm.
I think some dust got in here.
Arlo flinches and slowly starts creeping along the same direction that the footprints are to the other side of the room.
Okay, then.
And he'll whisper, "Stay on this side of the room. I think the other side may be trapped."
What'd you say? All right, quiet. What did
I'm
you
sitting
say?
here against the wall.
Which wall? Well, what am I going to? Quiet. Which wall? Which wall again?
Once you get into the
This
room, walk directly towards me and no other direction.
Spaz. Can you help a brother out here?
Do you want to go into that room? Okay.
Hell yeah, I do.
Where's
Oh, now,
tight squeeze here?
You need to do a Kronk thing and just like shift along the wall.
I was gonna say, can I actually use the ceiling to help just keep myself to
Yeah.
the side?
It's definitely awkward, but you can.
Okay. I'll be doing that.
Sneaky boys, where are you? Are you ahead
Yeah,
of us?
why are you guys back there?
I'm not going to that tunnel, mate.
I can't see you anywhere.
Exactly, mate. You can't see anything in a tunnel.
No, but where are you? I can't see you.
Oh, mate, I'm not even in there.
No, mate, I'm not even there.
Maybe we should get in here then.
No, mate.
What's in there?
What's in there?
Well, it's
Is it
a
worth
door.
even going in there?
Well, it's another door. I'd rather have someone with, more skill look these over than myself. I bet you're crowding me back up.
All right, mate.
sorry.
Oh, horse you. I think I'm good with that. I can go.
Oh,
Here, on the way. I got you.
Christ, mate.
Let me take a look at the
What's
door.
going on here?
Wasn't this the other way in?
Okay, then.
Indrid, against the other side of the door.
Indrid, as
Against
you
the
walk
wall.
on that side of the
Oh
room.
shit.
So then, you'll notice as pretty much you step into the center of this room, pretty much these small platings, you'll notice as the plate pretty much goes down. And then right after the plate
I'm gonna
presses
suck my gut in.
downwards- I'm gonna suck my gut in.
I fucking said not to go into the death tunnel, didn't I? Not 5 seconds ago. I
We
want
also
that
said
on
to-
record.
Hug the wall.
As Arla's about to get out of the room. But as
It's
pretty
2
much
squares wide. I can only hug a wall.
You hugged the wrong wall.
hugged the wrong wall. But pretty much as the pressure plate goes down, you hear an audible click noise. And then nothing happens.
All right. Time to get out of here. Something's gonna happen.
Wait.
Wait, what? What happened? What? Okay. Arlo.
Triggered a pressure plate, mate.
Oh, I can't get out.
Sucks for you, mate.
What happened? What'd you do?
Someone triggered a pressure plate, mate.
You triggered a pressure plate.
No, mate, you was ahead of me. You must have triggered it.
I heard it distinctly behind me.
Indrid, we all saw you step where I told you not to step. There was a very distinct lack of height as you sunk an inch into the ground, and there was a click.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
I'm just
Did you
defense
even
expert.
check the door that I asked you to?
I'm just peeking
I'm
in to make
gone.
sure it's okay.
Indrid, the door.
Is it clear?
He's gone.
Ah,
What were you asking, AJ?
Is the door
Why are
clear?
we-
Is the hallway clear? Like no.
Oh,
nothing.
the hallway's
No,
clear.
it's-
Nothing
Okay,
there.
I'll check the door
It's
then.
not clear.
I'll go check the door.
can I was gonna say, can I stay behind Raven? Give him guidance as he looks at the door.
Do we have like a bear or something we can send in there? Like,
Don't we have
A bear?
no.
We had a bear.
What happened to? Oh,
It was too
get the-
fat for the bridge.
Shit, where are the horses? Oh, we left them. That's right. Okay.
They're on the other side of the gap.
Shit.
Feek, get in there.
Yeah, Feek. Let's throw Feek in there.
No.
I'm looking at the door. Does the door seem safe?
roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
You had additional D4 because of guidance.
Great. Well, that's good. Well, that 20 plus
Nice.
Let's see.
23.
Okay, then you have a very nice investigation check. As pretty much you're just messing around with the door for the most part. You don't actually think there's anything trapped with it. You do notice though that this door, if not like pulled up all the way when you're opening it, would actually land on one of the pressure plates while being opened up.
Drag against the ground. Does it feel colder outside, like it's leading into the outdoors, or does it feel like it's going into another part of the castle?
It definitely feels like there's a bit of a breeze coming through the crack of the door.
Ooh, fresh breeze.
So it is.
It might lead to the outside.
Is it like a mechanism, or is there like a big like lock for me to pick, or
No,
what's
it's
going
just a
on?
door.
So on this door right over here, after looking it over, there's actually no locks or anything. There is a handle, but it's actually barred from the side you're on.
Oh, fuck that. Let's get to unbarring this.
Oh, okay.
I'll hand Rave a crowbar.
I think I can just drag it across.
Just
my
lift.
bar. There it goes. Right?
Oh, I thought barricaded. Never mind.
I don't think it, is it reinforced?
It's definitely a sturdy reinforced door, but no, it's just barred.
Okay.
There's just a bar just
Yeah, I'll
stopping
have
it
to
from
take out the
opening.
bar.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that's a way out.
You open up the door.
No, I don't open the door.
Okay.
I know what waits me outside. I don't want to go back
I
outside.
know what awaits me outside.
You know, if someone were trying to get in after the loud boom one of us made, we may want to keep that door barred.
All right, fine. Putting the bar back on the door. Bar.
No, mate, because they must have been the ones who bought it. So they're gonna think it's
So?
barred.
Well, if we leave it barred, then they'll think nothing's wrong because it's still barred.
But they know something's wrong, mate.
I keep it barred.
So wait, if that door were to go outside, would it lead? Wasn't it on a cliff face?
There was a
that
wall.
side?
There was a wall.
Oh, there are also
We
towers.
climbed up some stairs. We must be at the height of the wall by now.
Is there
Aren't
a
we
window?
informed of some tunnels?
There are no windows to this room.
And no doors.
The only windows you've actually seen in this fort are those arrow slits that were boarded up from earlier.
Hmm.
We're going quietly down the stairs, right? Okay, I'll try to be quiet this time.
Did you leave the door barred so nobody follows us in?
I shut the bard back. I barred the door. The bard barred the door. There we go.
Bird.
Barred barding.
He's barred.
is doing the barding.
Are you having a stroke, mate?
I just remember this one fella who always would talk about pardoning the rule. I just remember that fellow.
Oh,
have
shit. You scared me there, mate.
I see the red border
The red border.
on the veteran, not the veteran, the revenant token. All right, so we have
We got
these
two
two doors. Have we examined them yet?
No, they're doors.
So,
Well spotted.
Olivia, have you been through any of these rooms here?
Oh no, mate. Don't mess with the lady, mate.
Oh no, see, I'm an expert at door peeking.
Are you-
so
are
I'm
you
going
lo-
to
are
peek
you-
at the doors?
Are you looking into her tent? Because none of you actually, besides Arlo, has heard her use.
Isn't the tent gone?
I put
No,
it back
like,
on
put it
so
back
that
down.
they could have.
From
Oh.
from how Vin explained it, he didn't just completely just like tear open the tent. He just lifted it up and then put it back down.
I'll peek
Yeah,
at
so as
this.
to give Arlo some privacy.
Vinny, do you want to give me your magic hands? Help me out.
Yeah, sure.
Your magic hand.
Here's some guidance. Smack on the ass.
And I'll. I don't know how big that hand is, so I don't know how that feels, but alright.
It's easily both cheeks.
I know, I was like.
And probably a bit of the lower back. Honestly, it's just the whole area.
Is the door safe, Spaz?
Roll your investigation check.
Alright, okay. Hold on. With the +4, or
Like-
the 15.
Okay then. From what you can see, this door is locked, but you don't notice anything. No mechanisms or anything on it.
Alright, it's locked. I can't open the locked door unless you want to be really loud.
Well, we have other.
We've not exactly
options for
been
that.
quiet.
I'll give it a shot, mate. Oh yeah, you get that one. I'll get this one, mate.
Right then.
Hey,
gonna
Feek,
check
why
for
don't you go
traps
help one of
first.
those two?
Ah, yes, I have the good sneak skills. As he's gonna help out the other person that has not rolled yet. He's gonna help out Indrid.
That was just for checking for traps, not for opening the door.
Checking the door. You don't see any traps or anything on it.
Hey,
I'll give him guidance for opening.
So that is
I'll
a
take
crit
that.
for you. That
Yeah,
is
I'll
a
take
crit
that
for
nat
you.
20.
Bells.
And then you get a
11.
guidance.
D4
okay.
also. Res, yeah.
Come
you
on,
might.
4. Yeah, 13.
You're messing around with your lock picks, but it's a very old lock. You're not having any luck with opening it. Though you just see Indra just puts his picks inside the door and then just pull them out instantly and just open up the door. You don't even seem like make a motion. He just puts it in and just takes it out and just opens it.
it's a
It was
credit card.
unlocked, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like a key card. I just makes a little bong noise. All right, mate. This one's open. Open the door.
Okay, then. You open it to a room that actually looks like it's been kept pretty clean for the most part. As you can see, besides a bit of an old furniture that has not been well kept, you can also see what looks to be a few cells, which each one of the cells, for the most part, have the bars on them have been torn. open, kind of bent inwards, or I guess outwards in the direction. Keeping pretty much making each one of the cells open and accessible.
Go ahead, Vinny. I'm just gonna watch it from the other side.
Now,
Get all
I should
angles.
note, looking
right.
looking into each one of the back cells, you'll notice what looks to be a corpse of some sorts. Most of them looks like skeletons that are pretty much just like shackled up and just left there hanging.
Y'all let me in.
Let me in!
Standing outside the door like a puppy.
Squeezing it, yeah.
Okay then, and
I
Rezo,
spy with my little eye.
Mm-hmm.
a
guy.
dying guy. Okay then,
Oh, he's dying. Oh, okay. I froze.
Indrid, as you walk around the corner, you'll notice this individual that is currently blindfolded and gagged, as well as being chained up. And you'll notice he's currently actually shirtless, with what looks to be pretty much a very gnarly looking rune just pretty much carved into his chest at the moment.
Oh, right, man. What the fuck happened to you?
Hey, Rizzo, we're going in here.
I think
Wait,
he's-
Arlo, there's a dying man here. Look at his
I-
chest.
I
That's a
can
very strange
see
symbol.
that.
He is
Arlo will
unconscious at the moment.
start ungagging and unblinding, folding him.
Oh, no, man. I wouldn't even bother with that. He's on his way out.
I'm kind of the expert on that front, thank you. And Arlo will do a medicine check to see his just overall state.
Okay then.
Medicine is +3. That's a 16.
Not bad. For the most part, what you can see, what's actually wrong with him, he has a bit of bruises on a few parts of his body, but for the most part, it's only looks like it's really from starvation, just fatigue at the moment for him. Everything else is just, mundane things. A few
He's
nicks and
not-
bruises here and there.
He's not bleeding out, Indrid. He's just rather weak at the moment. And Arlo will actually just try and shake him awake.
Okay then.
What are you going to
Yeah.
do? Going to carry him around?
Arlo, take this. He might be able to use it, and it's one of my plum berries.
Okay then. He's
What are you
unconscious
doing?
at the moment.
Amazing.
You're picking
Uh,
one more basic.
Arlo, actually, all three of you give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on the outside.
It's unlikely for two of you to see what this
You
is.
sure you're not having
14.
nerves? Too
Okay,
much shit
14
going
for
on.
you. You get Dylan.
And pulling my dice out.
It's not going to go so well soon, probably.
Okay then. So then, and you got a 14, Arlo.
Mhm.
So, you know the symbol isn't just a marking for the most part. Some individuals like to mark individuals that they keep as either slaves or something like that. This mark has meaning behind it, though Arlo, you yourself aren't quite sure about it, though you do know it's magical in nature. Indrid, on the other hand, you look at this symbol and you know this as actually a pretty fucked up use of two spells. The one that you notice looking over the rune with your roll that you got is pretty much an interesting use of blood magic mixed with a certain spell called Explosive Rune. Though at the moment you don't know what would trigger that said rune.
I'm going to put a hand on Arlo and be like, mate, we need to back up right now. You see that little carvy bit in his flesh? It's a bomb.
It's a what?
He's got a rune of explosion carved into his skin, mate.
Oh.
So maybe we need to back up a few steps and reevaluate the situation. He's also bound by blood magic, but I don't really give a shit.
All right. Well, let's back up, as you say. And Arlo, Vin, did you ever give me that good berry or plum berry or however you're
I
flavoring
handed it over, yeah.
All right. I'm just going to try and feed this to him from a distance.
You had the mage hand, yeah? You could probably
yeah.
use that again.
Yeah, you
That's the plan.
do that. You do that, Arlo. I go on the other side and you shut the door.
Do you like lock it as well? Just lock the door.
I don't know if I can lock it from the other side.
Just uses the claw to jimmy it closed. All right.
Can I close the door to the cell that this guy's in?
So, like I said earlier, each one of the
Oh, they're
cells,
bent out. Yeah,
all
that's
the
right.
bars are bent outwards, pretty much keeping each one of the things open for the
Mhm.
most part.
All right. In that case, I'm just gonna ready and I'll just blast.
Okay then.
Damn it, I thought I grabbed a mirror. Apparently I didn't. All right, Arlo will use Monoxilium and from here just try and put the berry, kind of mash it up and just have it drip into the guy's mouth.
Okay then. It's a bit difficult. He doesn't get like the full berry, but you get it for the most part where it gets the benefits of what it is. So he'll heal the extra hit point, which he's not really worried about. Though he will get a meal, which I will say will make him more likely to go go conscious at the moment. So let's see if he's actually conscious now. Not drop my dice. Okay, then yeah, he is 100% conscious now, as it seems like the unexpected feeding kind of woke him up.
So at this point, I removed his blindfold and his gag, but he's still tied up.
Okay, he's still tied up.
But, hello?
Ugh. And who might you be? Huh?
Oh, well, my name is Arlo Thistlebrush, and
No, mate, don't ever tell them your real name, mate.
who says that's my real name? But as I said, my name is Arlo, and I'm here to take on a certain necromantic user. I don't suppose you have any knowledge of that individual?
So apologies for me not following completely, but are you with the necromancer or are you against him? And are you another necromancer that is against? Honestly, I have no fucking clue what's going on at the moment.
You sound a bit dazed. To be very clear, I'm here to kill the necromancer, so not with him. And as far as necromancer myself, I'd like to think not, though I do use some parts of it for good when nothing else will suffice.
So you're a mage then. I wish you luck then if you're going to be fighting him, because if you lose, it's going to be shitty. Trust me.
Would that explain that new addition on your chest there?
What? As he kind of looks down. Well, that doesn't look good.
No, apparently experts said that it's an explosion rune of some kind.
Well, that's pretty shitty at the moment, honestly. Though from what he explained he didn't really want me dead. I honestly don't fucking know what he wants with me. Question, did you see another individual looks exactly like me, but is female? Yes? No?
Not yet, I'm afraid. Was she
Damn.
alive the last time you saw her?
Yes. I was brought here with my sister along with one of my other companions.
How do we know he's alive, mate?
I could try to cast sleep on him.
He wakes up and then you just can't sleep on.
I mean, you did roll a good
It
medicine
worked.
check, but did you determine that?
Oh, yeah, plus it Goodberry worked. That's working on dead.
Okay, then Goodberry just, yeah, completely just.
You can't heal undead with
Cracking
that.
the door open. I didn't hear a boom boom. Is everything okay?
One's awake, but he still has the rune on, so we'll see.
We'll keep an eye out here in case something comes from behind. You take your time.
I don't suppose you have any sort of. I mean, it sounds like you want this necromancer dead. If you have any advice or any help you can offer.
Well, I guess the first I can say, well, he already knows a necromancer, but just to clarify, he's not a mage or anything like that. He's the more divine persuasion caster.
Oh, lovely, mate.
Priest.
It's fantastic.
I would say be careful because that implies that somebody's actually helping him. Indra just runs out of the room.
Andrew, where are you going? What happened? What?
Oh no, mate. There's dark devils afoot here. Dark devils indeed. You should go in that. You should go in that room, though, mate. Don't worry.
You're an
I'll
expert. Why?
watch.
This is your field.
I am an expert in ghosts, mate.
I thought
Ghosts.
they're not the same thing. You said you're good at exorcisms. That's everything.
Come back into the
Devils, demons, ghosts, all that.
Who's the better company here? So, right, you mentioned your sister and some
Yes.
company,
Mhm.
and they look like you, right? We haven't seen anybody that looks like this one, have we?
No, not at all.
Right. Any chance you know of what's his name, Torm?
Torma, that's the guy I came here with.
Oh,
Right.
out of curiosity, what do you happen to know what day you arrived at this place with your party all together? I'm just looking for if we can get an idea of how many days it's been since that sort of thing.
It would have been the 15th of Nyarv.
Yeah.
Nyarv.
Which translates to how many days ago?
Which show players the current calendar.
10 days. Right. Well, it's currently the 25th of Narv. And, to put it delicately, I'm a little afraid to untie you, as we don't know what's going to make that rune on you rather angry.
See then. Well.
Yeah, we don't exactly have the means to disable it that I know of.
He's gonna actually look at the rune real fast. So give me a second to find my mage dice. I can't find my mage dice, so we'll just roll regular d20. Okay then, not bad. That would be 17 plus 3, so 20. Well, whoever this fucking guy is, he's a fucking prick, I can tell you that much.
Gathered that, yeah.
Well, from what I see,
Well, perhaps you can tell us something about the door that's requiring 2 skulls to get in. Did your party ever make it that far?
I'm gonna be honest, we got assaulted with the fucking gate.
But you had to be brought in here. Were you conscious?
Not really. Last I remember, I was in the cell. And from what I last understand, and I didn't have the symbol, that could have been possibly, a week ago or longer. Which is irritating. Now, I can't tell you much about skulls or anything like that, but I should know, what do they look like? Were they like, do you know what the skulls look like, or are you just looking for skulls? Because I remember when we were traveling with him, he had this weird necklace on him. Pretty much what looks to be a dragon skull.
I do a minor illusion of the imprints on the door. So basically, I do an illusion of the door.
Well, that doesn't ring a bell. Don't remember seeing him anything with that, honestly.
All right, then. Well, it looks like you're safe as possible at this point. We're going to go ahead, I think, as you're a bit of a variable given your current situation.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that. Though, if you find my sister, and she's all, operational, everything, I believe she could probably fix this. Maybe. Who knows?
And what is her and your name?
So, my name is Ebron. And my sister name is Jessa here.
Eberron and Jessia. All right. Well,
I think if we just cut the symbol off of him, it would cancel the spell, mate.
it's on his chest.
So, I was
And?
actually thinking about that. So the original spell that was cast is called Blood Rune, which I don't know how familiar any of you are with magic, but it has a similarity to a spell called Contingency, but a little bit more dangerous and unpredictable. But as long as we don't activate its parameter, which I honestly have no fucking clue what it is, it shouldn't go off.
What if his parameters like sneezing, mate?
Or leave in the cell.
Nah, mate. Cheers. Have fun in your cell. Hope you don't die. I'm out.
Right. Well, we might make a priority to try and find your sister Jessia. If she can help, that'd be great.
During this conversation, this will be noticeable for both Vin and also Arlo, but his eyes are glowing blue.
Still doesn't change the situation very much.
It doesn't, it's just something else. to
That's a
know.
nice detail. All right. Arlo's gonna.
Yeah. Well,
Give a
here,
nod.
I'm gonna maybe a few rations or something, so you can.
There's the door.
Yeah.
Just throw a few rations at his feet, just like here.
Well,
As he is bound.
and yeah, another plumberry and a couple rations because I don't know how long he's been out, but
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining you just shove them in his mouth like here you go, buddy.
well, I'm not gonna feed him. I'm not touching the guy, but I'll leave him there.
While
I
they were
wanted to
taking
hear
that,
Oh, is there anything to be found out of these? Did anybody check out these crates over here?
Not specifically.
Andrew, do your thing, and I'll smack you on the ass with guidance.
while they're doing their thing, Rave's going to be a little bit bored, so he's going to try to see if Feek will be coaxed into doing a little bit of gambling with Boulder Parchment Shears, each one getting a copper for everyone who wins.
Sounds great. The only problem is I don't have any coins.
No, we'll
I
add
just-
it up. We'll add it up later, so we'll keep tallying.
Don't let him win.
Rolled a 10.
I'll win. Oh, I'm pretty good at this.
Okay, roll it a 10. Luckily for this one, that's enough. All the rest of them are too rusted over for any entry without breaking it, but this one you're eventually able to pretty much pop it open. And for the most part, you can notice what looks to be a few rusted weapons inside of it, as well as what looks to be a decent set of chainmail, but nothing else inside of that one besides that.
Check the blades to see if any of them shine or light on fire or, Any of that.
Not that you can notice.
Just like a quick, like, oh, no. All right.
Magical? Nah. Magical? Nah.
All right, mate. There's a little bit of gear in here. Maybe if a friend over there gets out of his cell and doesn't explode, he can fight his way out and not be our problem.
So there was no traps or anything else, right?
I hope not, mate. I already opened one. The other twos, I can't open them. We could probably smash them open, but
Not traps on them. Who knows though?
seemed
Well-
like a lot of extra work, mate. If I could only get into this one to check the other ones for traps too, mate.
Perhaps somebody with a little bit of investigation could check the other two.
Right. I need a drink, mate.
I'm gonna start squeezing my way through this door.
Okay, then.
Wait, no need to push past. It won't take that long to get out.
Okay then. So what are you guys doing next? Injured? I'm guessing you're just gonna pop this door open like you did the last one.
Yep.
As you kind of just like slightly walk through like the game of rock paper scissors.
Yeah, Boulder
Come on.
Parchment Shears. It's up to you, Sped, if you want a range of how many wins or losses there.
Dang.
Like the last door, you kind of just like put your picks in and just like twist it and then done.
It's all in the pinky, mate. All in the pinky.
There's that cloth.
Oh, that's a shame, mate.
That's a damn shame.
That's like a right handicap. It is.
Are you not going in? There you go.
get a running start apparently.
Just slam through the invisible wall. Okay, now it's good.
Oh, mate, wine.
Okay, then. As you go over into, or as you get into this room, you can notice that there's a large amount of boxes. Most of them are starting to fall apart at this point. As you open up the door, the air is very stagnant in here, and the door itself had a very good seal on it. So most things inside this room have been kept as is. Most of the crates are starting to rot away, though, as well as the cabinets and everything else like that. Some of the racks have also collapsed in on themselves, breaking a few bottles. There are a couple bottles here and there.
I take the most expensive looking one.
Okay, then. Most expensive looking one. Roll me a D100.
It explodes.
You'll get a bottle of cherry bomb. It explodes if you shake it. No.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey,
Okay, then.
that's the way to go.
Looking back and forth, you notice a few things here and there. You're kind of disappointed because you find what looks to be a broken bottle of Elvenquist.
Oh, I was really happy because for some reason I thought I was playing 40k. Never mind.
25.
It's not bad, honestly.
I think it's 75 inversely. All right, continue. Broken elven shit.
Yes. But as you're looking around, you come across this very interesting bottle. It has what looks to be a red wax cover on top of it that's actually holding true, as well as the bottle itself is shaped in a very interesting rectangular shape. And then as you kind of move the dust out of the way, which it's kind of odd because the liquid inside of it is a very grayish color, but as you wipe away the pretty much dust from it, you pretty much see the title of it called Tombstone.
Spooky, mate. I'm going to put it in my bag.
Okay, then.
Is there anything else in here? I'm going to look around. Hey, oi, I think it's safe. I didn't really check, but I haven't
Really?
died yet. So,
I'll go in there and check too. Look around for anything fun.
Okay, then.
oh, mate, free wine.
Ooh, that would be nice.
I am
You
curious.
scoop
am I-
up
am I
like
on
3
a-
or 4 bottles of the wine.
Am I on a
'cause
winning
why
streak
not?
or losing streak with Feek right now? If I'm on a losing streak, I might choose to stop the game.
Roll me a D100.
Okay.
You guys just like dying, like losing all of your money back there, waiting for me to die.
One.
Okay, then. You know what? Let's go off of Warhammer logic. You're winning really well.
You're fleecing the feet.
I'm raking the coppers. This is great. I'm almost
Fik's
to gold
gonna get-
in.
He's like,
These numbers you keep shouting out, they're confusing, but okay. Don't even know what 26 is.
I'll count it for you later. Don't worry. No, boulder, parchment, shears. Aha! I win.
I'm literally imagining like you're holding the hand he's supposed to be like throwing out and then like releasing it.
Oh yeah, join with me.
Okay, then. Vin, as you come pretty much over here, you'll notice that there's a large amount of boxes stacked up on one another. And as with your height, you're able to start looking around through them and everything like that. You do notice a few like small things here and there, decent supplies. The main thing that catches your eye is the box right here, about on the lowest level. You'll notice it's starting to collapse and kind of like moving a few things out of the way. You'll notice there's a bit of ore inside of this one.
Interesting. What color is it?
It's a very charcoaly color.
Is it charcoal?
Whatever it is, I'll scoop it up,
Okay, then.
toss it in my bag.
Lick it.
If is it enough that I could carry it around? Or is it a ton or?
It would be a bit hefty, but you could carry it around if you're willing. It's in total, it's 50 pounds.
Okay.
But with that, you're gonna move that box out of the way, and everything's gonna start falling out of the way.
Nope, you said no traps. What the?
You said no
Shit.
traps.
Just because they said there was no traps doesn't mean that they didn't notice that they did notice. Idiot.
Oh no, mate. I didn't even check for traps, mate. I said that before you even came in.
As you start moving, as kind of the boxes start falling out of the way, you'll actually notice a door back this way.
Secret tunnel.
Hey, there's a door back here. Indrid, any chance you could check for traps this time?
You know, mate, checking for traps isn't really my expertise, but I'll give it a shot.
Hey, smack on the ass. Well, D4 if you can.
Got a 9.
Jesus.
You're both the same with your proficiency.
I know, but he's a fucking rogue. Come on.
I'm a swashbuckler.
I know.
He's a talking rogue.
I mean, seriously, you should be getting the freaking Rezo doing it. At least he's part wizard.
Yeah, I'm just
I was
dicking
going to
around
find
in here, half
investigation
drunk.
too. So
They can see.
Then.
Yeah.
Secret door in here.
I don't think
Anybody
it's gonna be-
interested?
I'm like 99% positive there's no traps, mate.
Yeah, then.
I'll go first though, mate. Just
Good,
because
good.
you're big.
Would I fit? Is this a regular sized door that I could fit through to?
This is a regular sized door, so
Okay.
you're gonna take some time to get into it right as now. You move up to the door, Indrid, and kind of like just start messing with the handle. It just makes like just the audible like. It's just not moving.
Round 3, mate.
Hey.
Didn't do so good that time, mate.
As like you do the same thing you did last time and like open up the door confidently, and as it just doesn't open. And then you try it again, it doesn't do it. Nah, this door is not as easy as the rest.
I got a lock pick right here.
Yeah.
What's he
Just
holding
my
up?
quarterstaff.
Yeah.
All right, mate. We could just.
Ram it.
Eldritch Blast does force damage.
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah,
make
leave it in the
any
room.
sound?
So the way that I imagine Eldritch Blast is the beam itself makes no sound, but it's the impact does. So mattering what it's impacting would be how loud it is.
Okay. Right, mate. Let's get the other one, the fuzzy one. He might be able to crack this case.
Pardon me.
Hey.
Hello. Sorry,
Oh,
I've just,
right, yeah,
Welcome,
it's
Scott.
right here.
just woken up, a bit groggy.
No worries.
Welcome.
Good to
Oh,
see you.
okay. So you woke up from your thing. Okay.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah, I was just not disturbing you while you were doing.
Okay then. And Vin,
Do I
I'm
get a
assuming
smack
you're
on the
doing
ass
your
too?
guidance, like always.
Yeah.
Roll your guidance.
that's at least a 20. That's a 23.
Okay then, with that guidance saving you, you open up the door as you pretty much unlock it at this point. And you begin opening the door.
Door's open.
I don't mean to break the flow, but could I get like a 20-second quick recap of how dead we almost are?
Brian, would you like to do the recap before we continue on with this door?
Sure. Pretty high level. We you stayed with the horses, Uther did. And Indrid and Rez snuck into the courtyard as we had discussed. And the rest of us made our way over a trapped bridge. Almost died, but didn't. Made it past the courtyard with a bunch of. We stealthed our way through. Made our way in here. We talked to a blind lady that was humming. She had a little bit of a talk with Arlo here, and they share a little bit of chemistry, kind of the same ancestry-ish kind of thing. Who knows? We fought a shit ton of ghouls. Were they?
Mm-hmm.
Rezo almost went petrified. We took them out. We went and just found somebody just north of where we're at now, who was part of the party with Lord Torm, the guy that we were talking to before we came in. He's got some kind of explosive rune on him, so we left him where he is. And we need to find his sister, who is another part of the party, who hopefully can disarm that rune that is on him. And so we're kind of just making our way through now, investigating the place. There also is a door with 2 skull impressions in it that we need to find the skull so that we can get into there. We presume that is where the necromancer is. So now we're just kind of putzing around. We just found a hidden door, and Rezo's about to go through first.
Okay, so I'm with the party. I'm not stuck with the horses, right?
You're with the horses at the moment, though. We'll.
I can get you with my silent image.
Yeah, there's a way of getting you back soon, definitely.
Okay,
So
I don't mind waiting.
okay then. So
Awesome.
Rezo, as you open up this door, oh, you never said you're opening up the door.
No, I never. You always say, "All right," so you open the door and we have to. But yeah.
With
I
a
never said I
successful
opened the door.
unlocking of the door, you tend to open.
Okay,
You
then.
want
So
me to
you
open it
unlock the
for you?
door.
Yeah, maybe the mage thing again. Yeah, I should look into getting that's a really handy spell.
All right. Well,
But if you want the door to open, go for it.
Reza, you're rather close, but I mean, you might as well open it yourself if you're going to be that close.
I can move.
He's saying stand back as well, just in case.
Right. Manoxilium and Mage Hand opens the door.
Okay then.
Behind me.
As the door opens up, and sadly, Arlo,
Oh no.
you are in a straight line.
Yeah.
Big Sayed for Arlo. It's pretty much this is what it is. Now then,
Fine.
I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, which shouldn't be hard for you.
You say that,
I do say
and
that.
you're not wrong.
And he has rerolls on ones.
That's
But
a
he rolls
15.
2 twos. Okay, that's a 15. Good. You avoided the damning effects. As a crossbow bolt shoots out at...
Is it above my head?
It is not above your head, sadly,
Damn.
Oh.
considering this building was made by gnomes and was
Aw.
guarded by gnomes.
Good try though.
It was a good try. Honestly, Vin might have had a chance of avoiding it completely if he was opening the door.
Just playing
First
the
to the
legends.
gems.
Or it could have gotten into the very worst spot possible.
It just has a new piercing.
Let's not talk
So
about that.
you take 3 piercing damage from the crossbow bolt as well.
Okay.
And as the bolt slams into your... Actually, let me just roll this real fast. Rolls into your torso.
Yeah.
Luckily, you pass the save enough where you don't get any of the bad effects, but you start feeling the area around like where it got shot start to go numb slightly. And at the moment, this is something normal that you've experienced before, but you're starting to lose fingers in your left arm.
Lose fingers.
Lose
I
fingers.
assume
they're
you
just
mean
falling off.
sensation.
Oh god!
Jeez.
drop.
His
Yeah,
fingers
sorry.
just fall off like fucking apples.
It's
Yeah,
a leprosy
sorry.
arrow.
It's a daily thing. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, my brain just completely forgot to add a couple words there, but pretty much you start to lose feeling in the fingers on your left arm.
Out of character, can you get poisoned because of what you are?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Would your slow blood rate suspend that?
It just
His,
focuses it in
his-
that one spot.
his
Sure.
good saving throw made sure that it wasn't as bad like when Rezo got shot with this shit last time.
Yeah, when I got knocked unconscious.
So pretty much just to let you know, whenever you're performing anything dexterity wise that involves your left hand, so nothing much for you, it's more damning for a rogue or somebody that
Mhm.
fights with, dex.
2 hands.
It's disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Well, that was unpleasant.
I heard something. What happened?
Just
Oh, nothing. Just a trap. Indrid,
I told you guys I didn't check the room, mate.
you said 99%.
There's always 1%, mate.
All right. Let's just keep moving forward, shall
I
we?
checked the door for traps, not the room on the other side of the door. for traps.
That's true.
Oh,
very
lighting's very strange.
What
in
do you
here.
guys expect me to do? Spend 3 hours checking over every little box and nook and cranny in here?
Yes.
Is the lighting working for you?
No.
It is now.
It's
Okay, then.
okay.
It's best.
You
Yeah,
pushing me
just
through,
drag
please,
this-
Spaz?
Use the arrow keys. I think
Not
you
much
actually might
room.
be able to walk through.
I'm too fat for it.
Spaz, quick question. Has Feet given up on wanting to play anymore? Or is he still willing
Oh,
to...
Fiki's still going at it. Like you're at 100 copper at this point. Like at
He
this
had
point,
100 copper.
well, no. Here's the thing, Rave
Buying
is
on
just
credit.
keep on doing it, and here's the thing that Rave is doing because Rave is like waiting like just like a slight second after like Feek releases his hand, and then he just puts his hand out doing this fucking opposite of his.
Okay, alright. Feet, how about this? I'll forgive your debt completely, but You owe me one favor. Hmm?
He's pretty smart
For a goblin.
Nah,
for a goblin.
I owed my favor to a guy one time, and he asked me to go hunt down these people on the road with him, and that's how I'm kind of here now. So I'm good with favors. I'm gonna be honest.
All right, fine. Okay, so that's 100 copper. By the way,
From what I understand, copper's not that expensive.
that's 1 gold coin's worth of copper.
One favor it is.
Okay, Feek will actually. Okay then. Feek will give you a dagger.
It's worth 1 gold.
That's all I got.
Are you sure you want to do the favor?
Also, as you look at the dagger, it's surprisingly nice and unused,
Oh,
which is
okay, I like the
surprising
dagger.
from the goblin.
Okay, I'll take the dagger. It's a pretty dagger.
Is it your dagger?
I don't have a dagger. I never had a dagger.
It might be someone else's.
I'm sure I
dagger.
recognize my own
it's
dagger.
somebody else's.
Wait a
Is
minute.
anybody missing a dagger?
Wait a minute.
Okay then.
I don't do daggers.
So all of you enter into this room, and for the most part, it looks like it's a very well and untouched armory. It was also sealed off for the most part, similarly like the storage room itself was, but everything in here is actually surprisingly in decent condition. Now, most of the swords are rusted over, and there's a mixture of swords, picks, and regular axes inside this room. Most of them are rusted over, and a few things here and there are a bit notable. But on this table, you'll notice that there is quite a few different sets of quivers with arrows. You'll also notice what looks to be a wand on the table. And over on the wall right here, elevated above everything else, with a plaque underneath it in the mysterious language, you'll notice what looks to be this large jet black, pretty much rod, sitting on the wall.
Nobody can read it.
Nope. Unless anybody wants to spend a comprehend language.
I don't think. Is that even a 2nd level spell that we could get to?
It's a first.
Oh, it is.
Hmm?
It's a ritual.
It's a
you
ritual.
have
don't
it,
have
Your
it.
wizard should have it.
I'm just gonna look over
we don't
everything
have a
in the
wizard.
room.
Yeah,
and
yes we
just try
do. Yes we do.
Rezzo.
that's right.
You have a wizard, though, honestly. Is he a wizard?
Technically.
Do you actually have comprehend languages?
Yeah, see.
So,
Oh, then.
if you guys want, I can spend 10 minutes and ritual cast it.
Well, it looks like it's in an esteemed place. It probably might be worth checking out.
All right, good. If he spends 10 minutes to ritual cast, I'll eventually tell Feek not to stay where he is, and I'm going to try to see if I can maybe get our buddy Uther in here, because I think we might need some backup.
Okay, then. So you're going to go all the way back to the front door?
Yeah, I'll use my Silent Image, 1st level spell. I'll knock it down so I only have 1 left. So I'll use that to cover myself, and then I'll be eventually using it to cover him with me. Because I think I'll move it along with us, as he will have to jump across the bridge. Luckily, as a horse, I think he can do that pretty well.
Yep.
So I'm just going around the...
I see my incoming death.
Doing the roundabouts and coming out the doorsies. And then...
Hey, did you run through this hallway over here?
I went around it.
Okay, then, because
I did. I specifically was going like this, because that's what we did
Okay.
last time.
the
And they
door's
said there
right
was-
here.
Oh, the door's there? I thought the
Yeah, the-
front door was over here.
No, there's a bunch of arrow slits right there.
Oh, okay. So this is the front door.
Yes.
Okay. It's hard
There's
to tell
that
when the
black
door's
screen.
blocked.
It is.
Watch out for the grasping hands and all that.
Oh no, yeah, I remember. I'm retracing the steps.
So, roll me a perception check.
Kitty perception. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Natural 20. Okay, then. So then, while you're running up to this doorway at this point, you do hear an odd noise as you hear what sounds to be something scratching on the other side of the door.
Meow.
Reverse. Going back up the stairs, and it's like, I go, Feek, I'm going to try the other door.
Okay, then. Okay, then. For who everybody is inside of the pretty much the vault, we'll call it at this point. Give me a investigation check for looking around.
Including me, or am I focused on the ritual?
Well, you're focusing on the ritual, so
Can Arlo instead look at the wand? Like he'll take it with his mage hand and just sort of examine it, see if you can figure out what it does. Maybe an
Okay.
Arcana check. I don't know.
give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. 17.
Okay, then. So at first you think it's kind of just a fancy stick, or a brush without its
Bristles.
brush. Yeah, bristles.
Thistle brush.
It's
But,
one of them new bristleless brushes.
But as you start messing around with it, you notice that you feel this interesting flow of your magic inside of it when you're just messing around with it for the most part. It's pretty interesting. But
What color are the sparks when I wave it?
the sparks, you know what? Let's roll.
One chooses the wizard.
Oh, interesting. Cyan.
Oh God, what color is that? Blue?
It's a very
It's light
bright.
blue.
It's like a very bright blue color.
Oh, I rather like that. But what have all of you found?
Words. Working on it.
Bottle of wine.
Okay, and Rave, you're opening up this door at this point?
Yeah, I'll
correct?
be careful, sneaky, very quiet. Just going, okay, just gotta be careful. Yeah.
Okay, then
With your
roll me a stealth check.
Okay. This
Yeah,
is
do
with
one
disadvantage,
last
so
time.
that's a 10.
Nah?
Okay, then as you open up the door as quiet as you believe you are,
Oh, it's this door. I'm still a silent image cover, so I'm like, oh, be stupid for me.
so then what are you doing at this point?
Do heads turn?
Heads do not turn because you're using your silent image. Thing is,
Okay.
though, it's gonna be interesting if you try to get away from this.
I was
So
gonna say,
I'll let you think on what's going on in your thing at the moment, and
But-
I'll go back to the armory team.
Is anyone else doing investigation?
I'm
Uh,
focused.
Finn, Dylan?
Indrid, are you gonna be
Indrid.
rolling an investigation check?
I did shitty.
Yeah, you
I'm
didn't.
more worried about purifying this wine so I can drink it.
Don't. If you
Sounds
purify wine, it's not going to be alcoholic anymore.
Grape juice.
The intent I was saying is making sure there's no poisons in it.
7.
That how
That's better than what Vin got.
Indrid, as you're just looking around this room, just a bunch of fucking garbage. Like the best thing they got up here in here is probably, like a few of the arrows are decent quality. Everything else is just garbage.
I'll take a peek when I'm done.
Okay, then.
I'll give you guidance when you do.
Apologies.
Okay, then. So after pretty much going through the whole ritual and everything of casting comprehend languages, eventually the unknown mystery language starts to, shift around a bit. And you see on the plaque is emergency death bolt.
Oh. Oh, wow.
What
And
you found?
You look at it, you would think about a size of a ballista bolt.
Yeah, this is probably something they'd shoot at a dragon to kill it.
Oh.
It's
Well,
called a
clearly we
death
should take
bolt.
it then.
Does it need a certain weapon to fire it? Is it like a
Doesn't matter,
giant?
mate. We should take it anyway.
Could probably be a ballista.
We have a
I
giant,
could
mate.
use it like a spear.
Probably.
Yeah. He's a giant, mate.
All right. And
Half giant, but thanks.
are we certain it's not going to, blow up or when we try to take it?
Absolutely.
Can I get
not,
an
mate.
Arcana check? Can I do an Arcana check?
Give me an Arcana check.
All right.
It just fucking explodes.
15?
Okay, then. So you'll notice for the most part, you don't really see anything special, though you will notice that the tip of the bolt is enchanted with something as you notice magical runes inscribed into it, though from your roll you have no clue of what the runes actually are.
Keep the
Nice.
pointy end pointed away from you. And I think you'll be fine.
I think he says.
I mean, don't get a splinter as well.
Okay then. So whoever is taking the bolt with them, mark it down on your character sheet as a adamantine javelin, and we'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah,
think that's-
unless somebody else wants to hold on to it, I'm happy to.
I mean,
Something like-
apart from Uther and Vin, I don't think anyone could really use it.
Yeah.
Maybe Rave.
Brave
It might.
use it. Brave likes throwing shit, so
Yeah, those
that's
two are
true.
pretty strong, but
It also
Time
might be
comes,
a
we'll see.
one-time use, so
are you trying to get out, Arlo?
Yeah.
Don't know why like dynamic lighting is like being.
There's like 2 layers that are.
like I'm
shit,
looking
I
at
can't
it.
get
Like,
out now either.
There we
actually,
go.
stuck
in
in
a
the
second, I'm going to go into settings real fast and disable the restricted movement.
Rez, you gonna do investigation
Okay,
before you
then.
leave too with
Yes,
with
I-
guidance?
Try getting out now.
Nope, still can't. But that's just me.
Oh, I can get to the.
Never mind. Don't worry about
Should
that.
be able to just to get through the walls and everything. Now.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
dynamic
maybe-
lighting shouldn't stop you.
Yeah, no, it's not great.
Oh, good.
It's only one better than Indrid.
So just don't walk through walls,
Yeah.
only doorways.
Just
Yeah.
be careful. Or you'll
Yep.
walk. Okay then.
Oh,
Now,
my.
Rave,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
Well, Rave kind of seeing
Very nice.
the bit right there. He's just kind of gonna. They haven't they don't notice him at all, right?
They have not noticed you yet.
What do you mean they?
Okay, so I'll just continue. I'll just put the door closed. Just quietly put it back to close,
Okay then.
and then I'm going to walk back. Essentially, I'm going to go down using the same clever stick to the right sort of thing. When I get to the back to the original part where you said there was a bunch of wine and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Okay, he's going to start grabbing wine. He's going to put them in his portable burlap sacks, because, he carried many of them. He's going to start piling in. It doesn't matter if they're, but the quality doesn't care, as long as they've got wine in them, essentially.
Roll me a d20 first, because most of this alcohol was not. Okay then.
It's just alcohol. That's all he cares is gathering alcohol.
You can find one actual proper bottle of alcohol. The rest are pretty much vinegar for the most part, and all spoiled.
Vinegar's fine, I believe, too. Hold on. Maybe not. I don't know.
What are you trying to do with it?
Well, I am going to try to make, essentially, what are they called?
A Molotov?
Molotov.
Hmm.
But what I'm going to do is, so what he's going to try and essentially do is, if he can get enough, he'll come back. When he gets up there, well, the image is still going. He's got, a very minimal time. He's going to go ahead and try to first, take what he can to throw to probably the farthest one that he can to see if he can hit it from a distance. Lob it over and up towards that skeleton and see if it will smack across it and see what happens while he stays in the door.
Okay then. Roll me a attack roll.
Alright, now luckily he is proficient with improvised weapons.
And technically this is by surprise, so you have advantage on this.
Oh, lovely. So this is going to be 21.
Okay then. So you definitely hit.
Alright.
Bottle, I would say, would do a d4 damage.
Okay, I think that's what this is. Oh no, I gave it no damage, that's right. So that's 2 damage, I guess.
2 damage.
To
not
the
bad.
farthest one I can chuck it to.
Okay then.
So you tell me which one that is, if that's number 1, number 2, number 8.
I would say the best you can do, because if I'm right with improvised weapons, you can only throw them the top of the max of 20 feet, so you would only actually be able to hit 3 accurately.
Unless I wanted to do... Alright, okay. Well,
Yeah,
3.
'cause
So if I hit 3, what happens? Do they all turn on 3?
So as you just throw the bottle at them at this point, as you just throw it and hurl it at 3, as it just bashes into its face, as it turns and looks at you. And pretty much as it does it, all the other skeletons on the wall also turn and look at you at this point.
At me or at the skeleton? Because it came out of nothing.
It came out of nothing, but they're looking at your direction.
Okay, but they were ignoring the skeleton.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm waiting to see if they notch weapons or anything.
They don't notice. They don't see you, so they won't do anything yet. At this point. And Rezo, are you going to investigate that room?
Oh, I did.
Did you? I
I
didn't.
got
see
an
the check.
8.
Oh, damn.
That
Wait,
room, we don't need to see anything.
Yeah,
It's
everybody,
fine.
everybody checked it. Okay then.
An 8 with guidance.
Also,
included.
Arlo, are you going to try to use that wand to see if it works or anything like that?
I mean, I don't. He's gonna try to attune to it, and like coming back and seeing that Rave is gone, he's gonna start keeping watch out here.
Okay then.
So we'll start the attunement process.
It's a 1 hour process for you. Okay then, Rave, you have a audience that don't know you're there yet. Maybe you should reveal yourself to your adoring fans.
No.
They're hungry for you.
Rave is going to. He still has the illusion up, but he's just to kind of get a little bit more cautious. So his kind of like his body's going, to the other side of the stone kind of thing. So he's peering out there with, just kind of like so he can see essentially. So kind of like a that kind of whatnot. And he's just going to, inside the illusion, cast Prestidigitation on the liquid-soaked skeleton to ignite it.
Okay then. I'm assuming this is the 1 bottle of alcohol you used, correct?
I'll use the alcohol first, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So that would actually work.
Yeah. Vinegar does, it is flammable. I checked.
My question is how flammable and how long does it last?
It's not too bad.
Certain things dry a lot faster than, say, water and things like that when exposed to air. So, yeah. But as you ignite it, roll me a d4 for damage at this point.
All right.
And for now, let's have this act like a flask of oil, but half the time. So pretty much he will be on fire for 2 rounds. Or until he extinguishes.
Yeah, I was going to say,
as he starts burning at this point.
Are any of them panicking?
Well, with that... I'm going to actually roll something for them. Because they are stupid, but... they might not be that stupid. Oh, shit. They did good for once. It's an 18, but I still believe that beats the intelligence need to see through your illusion, correct?
Oh, yeah, you need a 12 just to beat it.
Okay, then. As they acknowledge that this image that you have here is fake, as pretty much they will draw on the door.
That they start pulling out weapons?
Yeah, they start pulling out.
Door shut!
Yep, door shut.
Bark!
And as you hear a bunch of tinking on the other side of the door at that point.
Sorry. Rave does that kind of version of speed walking, like guilty, but not wanting to look guilty, so it's like the speed girl walk when you go down the streets. It's like, no. And shut this door. And he's like, okay, barricade, rubble. He's just going rubble. Just throwing a bunch of debris to block the door a bit more.
Okay. Just to tell you, Arlo, that wand will not need attunement, though it will tell you what it is if you spend that time resting with it. Or at least you'll get a better idea what it can do by that point.
Yeah, Arlo doesn't want to try and use something without knowing what it does.
I want to see you do a willow. I want to see you go to Waha. Wah! Fly up in the air.
I've seen that movie in ages.
Oh, I love that movie.
Okay, then. So, Rave, as you're just barricading that, all the rest of you are pretty much, collected at this point inside this room. What is everybody doing? Pretty much just resting up and pretty much bandaging yourselves up until you move on further into this place?
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, does somebody need some actual healing, or are we going to be all right for the time being?
I mean, if we have time to take a breather, I should be fine.
I can suck it up.
Well, perhaps we can sit down and wait for Rave to get back. Yeah.
Should we
Sure.
tell our dead friend that we found one of his?
I was
Where'd he
thinking
go?
about that. I think he'd
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Go up the stairs and
Certainly, yeah.
tap him on the shoulder.
Turns around slowly at you and just looks.
Found one of your bodies.
Say bounties or buddies?
Parties.
Ah, parties.
Parties. For the record, don't mess with him too much. He's got some ruins on him, and we're not sure what ticks him off, but they go boom if you do.
So he's alive then.
Well, we thought you were alive when we saw you too, but weird things happen.
Hmm.
Not sure.
If you don't mind, if you can keep an eye on the door, I'll check on him real fast if you are
Can-
okay with that.
Sure. Again, explosive runes.
Hey, we're out here.
He probably doesn't give a shit. Yeah, it's not like he's gonna die.
Well,
Again.
if he didn't want to die, he can't die. But like his ally
Wouldn't want to kill his buddy too either. Yeah.
it's like it's pretty fucked up. Hey, you should just stop being a little bitch and just like tears off the room.
Like that episode of SpongeBob where he just tears the tattoo off him.
Yeah.
Okay then. So Rave, you believe you've successfully barricaded this doorway at this point. Everybody else, you're starting to hear what sounds to be a bit of a noise coming up from the ghoul's room at this point.
Yes.
Dude, by the way, does this other side of this chalk line have anything like to? Look, there's furniture. I'm guessing. Am I stepping over there to get that?
Yeah, you can step over there and grab that.
Yeah.
You just go grab that chair.
Yeah,
and like
essentially.
throw it against that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't know if that did anything because Rave wouldn't. I think it
Nah,
did.
I don't even think you would notice the chalk. You just run over it, grab the
Okay,
chair,
great,
throw it
alright.
over there,
Yeah.
grab the firewood and throw it on top of it as well.
Right, exactly. Okay, great. Yeah, he's just doing this like, oh, hey, look at you. Nothing to see here. Let's go the other way. Come on.
Boy, mate,
No, you don't want to go there. You don't want to do it. Bad idea.
you're doing some
Get away from there.
redecorating, mate.
It's bad. Very bad. Very bad.
What? Why is it bad, mate?
Oh, worse than what we faced. Dad, Indrid, you're gonna get killed.
But I'm curious, mate.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm just gonna shut the door behind you. You're on your own.
There's no door,
No,
mate.
there's
I got
no
hit
door.
with it.
Well, I'm gonna do it down here. I'm gonna shut the door from down here. You're on your own.
There's no door over there.
I'm gonna find a way to get a door. Arlo, we're borrowing a door.
Pile
Arlo,
up the bodies.
Arlo, follow me. Grab Arlo.
Mate, why are you panicking, mate?
Arlo, we're getting one of these doors. Pull one of the doors out. Pull them off.
Mate.
Why?
Take a door
Mate,
off.
we can't just pull the door
Yes, we
off,
can.
mate.
We can just pop the hinges. Here we go. Pop them. Pop them. Get the crowbar. Give me that crowbar.
I'll give him the crowbar. I want to see where this goes.
Pop it. Pop the door. Arlo, help me.
Oh no, mate, I'm not helping you. You're
I said,
on
Arlo,
your
help
own.
me. Arlo.
What am I supposed to do? I summon my mage hand. It's about as strong as I am.
I'm gonna be honest. Like for most of these doors, like it's gonna be a pain to do it with a crowbar, like remove its hinges. Now there is a door that was shattered, like down by the main door as well, though.
No. You just wanted to make more solid doors.
I mean, there's one like right here on the floor.
Well, that's what you said. Okay, if there's a door on the floor, he's gonna try to put the door back
No,
down.
there's no door right there.
Well,
The
there's a door right there. Arlo,
Indra
look
got
out.
hit by it.
The
What did
injured,
he?
the door that Indra got hit by is over here on this. It
Hmm.
got slammed in this direction down to here, knocking him down this part of the stairs. And
Yeah, I
There's,
got.
left
there's your door.
All right, great. I'll use that door. I'm gonna try to put that door in the spot where the door should go.
Okay then.
I'm just gonna try to jam it in if I can.
Okay then.
Hey, I'm a little concerned. Why are you so up in a tizzy?
Well, because the front door is completely surrounded by zombies thanks to that big loud thundering thing,
What?
and there's a bunch of them now on the wall too, so we're kind of trapped, and they want to come in. I don't want them to come in.
We
Zombies, you said?
might have learned about this like a little earlier, mate.
They're learning about it now. I just learned about it now.
Oh, never mind then. We should panic.
I'm already panicking.
Panic.
The
We should
door's
panic.
closed.
Right, mate. I'll join.
I'm
you.
gonna use the
I'll
brazier.
work
I'm gonna push the
bottle
brazier
line.
over it. Keep it like locked. Pulling it over, just in front of the door so it doesn't fall back.
Okay then. Idrid, you haven't seen too many like madmen in your days, but like From what you have seen, this is pretty damn close to crazy.
Who?
Rave.
I'm raving right now.
Oh, now I've seen some weird shit in my day. I'm drinking. Anyone want some?
Oh, are you drinking the tombstone?
Yeah, the tombstone. I'm gonna pop it open.
So-
We're gonna die.
As you kind of like pour it into shot glasses or like whatever you
I'm
have.
drinking it from the bottle. There's no
Oh, just
COVID
drinking.
in Candoria.
There's no COVID in Canada.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, I used to share cigarettes with strangers at bars and shit like that, man. Like, what the fuck was
Yeah.
wrong with me?
Okay, so as you just like take a swig of this tombstone, it's actually interesting because it actually has a very rough and almost sand-like texture, with also the sickness of syrup as like you gulp down a thing of it. Though, give me a con check or a con save, whatever one you want to make.
Whatever it is con. Yeah.
It's pretty good alcohol. Like you like the taste. It's not as strong as you would enjoy, but
It's a little exotic, mate, but it's not bad.
it's odd
But-
texture for certain.
I thought I heard it crunching in your mouth as it was going down.
I think it's supposed to be a little grainy. It's kind of like swallowing grits.
I thought grainy was something more
Oh.
of a flavor than
Oh,
a texture for
I'll hand
alcohol.
it. I'll hand it to him. Like, take a swig.
I think I'm gonna have to pass. I mean, first of all, we know where it's been. We don't know how long it's been, but we're also in a bit of a jam right now, and I want to keep my wits about me.
Save the wine. We can use it to put them on fire. Just-
Right.
Oh, I don't think this is gonna light on fire,
Boss,
mate. It's
boss,
definitely not that
boss, wait,
strong.
wait,
Oh
boss.
shit!
What's up?
Bosses,
You gotta put a bell on
Who's
this
the
thing,
bosses?
mate.
Where?
on substance.
What's the matter? Fig?
Follow
Big.
me.
Fig, what's up?
Where
Are we
is
supposed
it?
to keep an eye on the door still here?
Stay there. I'll be back.
Sure.
Sure. Oh.
Oh god,
wrong way.
he disappeared into a wall.
What is it?
As like Feek is running towards this room, as
Hey,
well.
Feek.
Oh wait, you
Uh,
guys come back.
You went too far, Indrid. As Feek is pretty much, along with having what seems to be something glowing in his like back pocket, you'll notice as he like comes over to here and he like pulls on one of the axes inside of it, you'll notice that a doorway opens up into the wallway. Or
The wallway.
the
What kind of
wallway.
Scooby Doo bullshit
What's
is
in
this?
his back pocket?
It looks like it's glowing and it has a very orb shape to it.
I'm going to walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder, tell him he did a good job.
Yes.
As he draws a card.
What's going on?
One day.
One
One
day.
fucking day.
One day.
And I'm
But
also
it-
going to try and pickpocket him
Yes,
from the orb.
roll a sleight of hand check.
Ha!
That
Nat
is-
20! I'm
yes,
just going to take
Yeah.
the orb glowing out of his pocket and just slip it into my bag and just like pat him on the shoulder.
Yeah, like you don't even like look at it. Like it's so like nobody else actually noticed it either. Like nobody else was even able to notice the glow. As you just snatch it, it is now in your
What's-
bag. But
What's
as
the
you
said?
as you look into this pretty much secret pathway, you'll notice that it looks to be kind of a bored out mine shaft in a sense, pretty much going in deeper into the mountain from what you can tell. There's nothing actually there, so don't go through the wall. No, you fool!
You can see it all.
It's just a box.
It's all ones and zeros. We're in a game.
But yeah,
Let me back into the void.
you don't want into the void.
This is where I belong.
But yeah, you
Does,
see what
do I
see
feel
this-
air coming through this? Like this might be a way out, or do we think this leads deeper in?
Actually, you would have the slight flow of air coming through here. It's very subtle, but I would say just with your animal-like
nose.
senses, you could get the hint of just fresh air coming through this.
I may have found a place for us to spend the night. Or Fake may have found a place.
Oh well, mate. I don't think we should be thinking about like sleeping at the moment, because like he was saying like that there's like an army gathering outside. And the only thing protecting us from them is the castle that they inhabit.
There's a hidden room with a hidden room. That's the best we got.
Is this our only route?
Until we
There's-
get that other door open, is there any other doors?
I feel like we haven't explored all the places where the
Did you find the skull,
like-
by the way?
like near where the mold is.
Did you find the skull?
No.
No.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll come back here, I guess. Good job, feet. Now we gotta hurry. I don't know how long the barricade's gonna last.
All right.
Do we have a way past the mold? We do. Kind of.
Well, we walked around it.
Yeah.
Go around.
There's
Around.
Other doors.
Have we been in here before?
Why don't we just light it on fire?
Nope, we've not been in here, Arlo. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's not the way we came in.
No.
Is
So,
it?
we
Guys?
came in from here.
Okay.
From over here.
Yeah.
So that must
that
No
be
place.
the way up to the other half of the walls, wouldn't it be? Logically,
Yeah.
judging by the way the map is, that
Are
looks
there
like
any
we need
doors
to
that
have
we
the
saw
wall.
when we walked by? That's another thing, too.
I don't see any doors up here. Yeah, I just see there's like a corner that's open.
Oh no, those are all the arrow slits and everything like that over there. The
Oh.
door is down below into that little small 4x4 room.
Here?
Down. Or not down, back up and then to the right.
Here.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spaz,
the
the
door's right
darkness
here.
right in front of me seems to be a little protruded. Is that a door?
Yeah, that would be a door.
There's a door here. We can't
Ah!
see the walls, so.
Yeah, you don't want to stick your head through that door. You're gonna see a lot of things you don't want to see.
Are there any other doors?
There is a door here.
Yeah,
Yes,
right where
there
that
is a
little
door
yellow
here.
tab
Hold on,
is.
I'm gonna try to adjust the dynamic lighting the best I can, even though it's being a pain right now.
Let me know when Torm comes back so I can go catch up to the party as they explore all
You
these
guys,
Torm-
you guys
Torm is already
probably
back.
would have heard my
Torm is
squeal
already
of
back.
terror.
Oh, yes. Okay, good.
When you poked your head through the wall.
Through the wall.
You didn't poke
Yeah.
the head through the wall. There's no key hole or anything like
There's
that.
a door here.
There is a
On
door
that
here.
staircase?
The door you came in through.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is the door we came in through?
Yeah, that's the door you
Mhm.
came in through that you're at.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
door
that
that I
other
heard
staircase
scrapings
gotta
and
be-
scratchings and no-nos.
Okay.
And Vin,
I
what are
thought
you?
we-
There's nothing there for you, Vin.
Oh.
I don't know where they went now.
Oh, they're back where you guys started. So,
Whoop.
you
Yeah.
know.
There you go.
Oh, hey.
There's a whole ass tower over here.
Yes.
What?
That's what
Yeah,
Arlo
yeah.
discovered. But there's also the door here.
So don't enter into that room until you are certain you're entering. As
Yeah.
well as when I'm over there.
There is where that little yellow tabby is.
Wait, I don't stay in front.
I don't stay in the front.
I
Dude,
investigate
that's not
for
me anymore.
traps.
The rogue stays in
Guidance.
front of the party until it's no longer a good idea to stay in front.
An 18 for trap investigation.
I
on
would
this
have
door.
been helping you. I would have been helping you.
I was
You-
gonna say.
Nat 20 then.
Do
with
not
advantage.
you don't see any traps then 100%.
Now this time it is 100%.
Yeah, looks clear, mate. I'm like 98% sure.
Good. Thanks, Rezo.
So Spaz, I do
You're welcome,
open the
mate.
door this time.
You do open up the door this time. Well, you get 6 bolts this time now.
Ah, da-da-da-da.
I'll be over here just in case.
Arlo's under the bench.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind this table as well.
Is it safe there, Rizzo? What's good?
Should
This
be
is
good.
this over here is a collapse shelf.
Nice.
Fine. Right.
I like that Vin hid behind Feek, even though Feek's only about like 3 feet tall.
Feek is about the size of like, you know,
They arranged themselves in a
You
an
know.
eighth of Vin.
So I poke my head in. What do I see?
You can see what looks to be an old storage room. Most of the things you can tell, and it also has a slightly foul smell to it as you enter it. For the most part, this room hasn't been open a while, though it looks like there used to be mostly food stored in here. As you can tell, what is left of whatever food is in here is just rotted.
Check for hidden doors, because that seems to be a thing. 21.
No hidden doors.
I will come out of the room disappointed.
Nothing in there?
Nothing. Old food.
Is there any other doors that we didn't see? Because we totally missed this one on the way
Oh,
by.
going up the staircase, I think.
The one going up the
I
stairs.
swear that just leads outside with more skeletons.
You'll never know unless you try.
I'm not going first this door.
Oh, fine. I'll just we'll go up the stairs and we'll peek through the door real quick.
No, hold on, Ray. We can do it a little easier now. Mage hand just to see if anything happens when I jiggle the handle.
Nothing.
All right. Can I tell if it's locked?
I would say you would know that it's unlocked.
Oh, it appears to be unlocked.
All right, I'm just gonna take a look, see through real quick. Just gonna peek. I'm gonna. Which way does the door swing? I'm assuming it swings this way. Like it'll swing. Open.
The door swings inwards.
Yeah, towards. Yeah, like it would swing from this corner to the upper right corner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
No. What?
it swings inwards towards the
Away
room.
from you.
Yeah, away from you.
Oh. Well, I thought I was inwards. All right. Well, never mind. So, guess what, guys? There's an inwards room.
Oh.
Look at the map.
Yeah, grammar.
Whoa!
Yeah. So I will do the peeky peek, like very very kind of tiny little look in.
Gonna push yourself through the door.
Not myself. No. None of your little swapping out my grammar. No, I'm just going to barely open it and peek. Peekity peeky. Ooh. Well,
There's your peak.
I mean that looks like wizardly stuff to me. Arlo, one of you. That's a you thing.
All right. No, come in.
Someone say wizard.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That is
Someone say wizard
boy.
shit. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. I'm gonna check for traps.
I'm
Mate.
gonna check for traps as everybody walks into the room.
Oh, I'm not walking in a room.
Okay, then roll your investigation check.
I'm gonna look too because he doesn't.
Finally.
He's missed a lot of traps.
Uh, for the most part, nothing really catches your eye. Now, just from your experience, Indrid, this shit looks fucking weird, and this shit looks fucking weird.
Right, mate. It's professional opinion. Don't step on the blood. Don't touch the skull. Let's go for the chest, grab the jewels on the table, and leave.
Hey, you know we're looking for skulls, right?
You touch it, mate.
Is it a
None
is
of
it a
us
metal
have
skull?
to touch it.
Is it a metal skull?
You know we know magic, right?
All you see on the pedestal with a bit of blood covering it over it. From what you can see from this distance, it looks like a regular skull.
Arlo's gonna edge along the wall to avoid that central design and try and climb up on the table and see what's going on with this little box of doodads.
So from the table itself, it looks like it has a multitude of cut marks across it, as well as what seems to be a blood spattering. It looks like something was messed around on here. And then you can notice a few fingerprints here and there, especially across the gems themselves. Seems like something was worked on.
Is the torches lit?
And no, they are not. And with the considering your superior dark vision, I will allow you that when you came into the room and you looked at the scroll on the pedestal, it had what looked to be a sapphire gem and an emerald gem
Oh.
placed in its eyes.
What in the Pokemon is this?
But does it look like an actual like organic skull as opposed to something like made of stone or metal?
It looks like an
what have you?
organic skull from what you can see.
All right. Well, Indrid, I see a chest over there if you want to have a go at it.
Just picks up the chest and runs out of
Is that an option?
You
I
could
mean,
if
it's
you
always an
wanted to.
option.
Yeah, I'll hand it to Vinderberg. Like, oh, I take this.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I actually just looked. I already have a 50-pound chest on me.
Yeah, just grab this one too.
That'll put me over
Well,
capacity.
no, just take it out of the room.
Now put this 25-pound chest in your 50-pound chest.
Exactly. That way
Right.
you have 75 pounds of room.
You have 75 pounds worth of chest. Nice.
No, like let's just drag it out of the room before we screw around with it.
Okay, then you
Yeah,
just
sure.
drag it out of there.
Nice.
Just say you drop it out here.
All right. Why doesn't everyone clear the room and I'll see
Already
what happened
cleared.
with this skull.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, mate.
Oh, I can't quite get a read on you, but all right. I'm going to try and do just like an Arcana check to just figure out what is going on with this
Okay, then.
setup.
Roll your check.
Straight roll. That's an 18.
Bad. From what you can tell, this is definitely, from what you've heard here and there, considering you're not somebody that's very well versed in magic, but you can definitely believe this is some sort of a sacrifice or gift to some sort of being or something like that, from what you can tell. Now, the skull itself is a bit odd because usually whatever the gift is, it's usually not that much attention put towards it.
Would I recognize the entity?
Roll me a religion check with advantage.
Is it like my third cousin or some shit?
You wish it was.
12.
12. You're confident in what you're looking at. This is not demon worship.
Oh, right. Devil worship.
Devil worship.
Right, mate. So they ain't worshiping the hells. I'm going to poke it with my rapier.
Backing up.
As you just poke the skull, as it kind of just like starts to like.
Can I like grab it with the rapier and like lift it up and carry it out of the room?
That is going to be difficult considering how flexible rapiers are and everything like that. And this is a skull with gems inside of it, so it's definitely
heavy.
Yeah.
Into the nose holes you go.
You could actually pierce it maybe and then like hold the other end of the rapier and do like that.
I was thinking going through the bridge right here and then hooking
see
onto
you.
the brow.
Can't see you.
Oh.
If you're really nervous, I have a grappling hook.
Going fishing.
You know what?
If
Fuck
you're
it.
really concerned,
I'm
you can
gonna
have Arlo
grab-
cast Mage Hand because I
I'm
don't
gonna
think a
grab
skull
this.
is
It's
10
too
pounds.
heavy.
I'm
Oh,
gonna grab
Might
this
weigh
one.
more than 10 pounds.
Really?
if
A
you grab this.
skull?
Yeah. The
Skulls
gems.
are very heavy.
Oh my god! I
Like
never
a skull can easily weigh 5 to 8 pounds, and then you got the gems and the stuff in it. Like,
There
Well,
might
I
even
don't
be a
know.
brain inside.
There's no brain inside.
Might even be
We don't know that.
Okay then.
I'll just pick it up though.
Yeah then. You pick up the brain.
Oh, it is a brain.
Not the brain. The skull. Damn it. Words. Fuck. I don't know why I'm fucking up so bad at like speaking today.
I
but
grab it
as-
by the top and I pick up like the skull cap and the brain is just still kind of like, oh.
And then Arlo's right hand's fingers fall off.
Oh.
no.
But as you pick up the skull and you just like, okay, nothing happened. Mission accomplished.
Where to art thou?
As you turn around and the door shut.
Shit.
The door just shut up. Did you do that?
How quickly did it shut?
It was not noticeable. So Arlo, you would have probably turned away like to watch Indrid like pick up the skull, but you didn't hear it shut at all or anything like that.
I try the. I'm gonna try and just like push it to see if it's an illusion or not.
You push on the door and it feels solid.
Back up a little bit. Mage hand to try to open the door.
Just a bunch of clicking.
I put the skull back.
The door stays shut.
Well, I take the skull.
Vinny?
And now we wait.
Hello?
Rave, what happened?
I think the door just shut. Did you guys shut the door?
I'm standing over here. You're the
Hey.
closest one to it.
I'm on the ground. I'm like, we're the closest one to it.
Indeed, we do wait.
All right. Rizzo, I think that. Can you open the door? Is it locked? Can you pick it?
Try.
All right, pick it.
Do. 24. Indrid's not on the other side of the door when I open it.
So as you begin picking the door, something odd happens as you pretty much like you feel like the lock gets loose and you go to turn it, but then you like notice it. The part of your picks are missing. It melted off.
It's the pick eating lock.
Is that normal for locks to turn into goop?
was magically enchanted not to be pickable.
Guys, are you okay?
So far,
They can hear us, I presume, right?
They can
Is
hear
that-
you.
So, mate, are gnomes like vegetarians, or do I have to worry about you chopping off some of my bits in the night?
He's a halfling.
Take a step back.
Oh, fuck yeah! Vince saying that. I'm
I don't
getting the
know.
fuck
I
out
don't
of
know.
the way.
You've met gnomes in the hells. They work for the giants. They're kind
I
of.
don't
nice.
fucking know. It looks the same.
He does.
Looks like a duck and quacks like a duck. Maybe it's a duck. I don't know.
One of them's a little bit more potato-like than the other.
I thought gnomes.
Now that's
I
racist.
thought gnomes were just like lengthier, but like short.
I always think of gnomes as like tiny and mischievous.
Yeah,
looking.
gnomes are more
You're
fey.
thinking of garden
Like
gnomes.
pointy. No, I think they're. I feel like they're pointy creatures.
Just as
you know?
much as a halfling is to a human, so is a gnome to an elf.
The main thing, like
I always
I
thought
would
of it as gnomes as the dwarven version of like the
Halflings.
dwarven version of halflings.
Yeah,
They're
pretty much
thicker.
the way I put it are halflings are baby faced. They don't really have facial hair, where gnomes have all the facial hair, like a dwarf.
Mm.
They're
That's
also
like-
a little thicker set, and they got like a
The-
rounder nose. And
Do they get like mistaken for like wild creatures sometimes?
Baby
they get
dwarf.
mistaken for old halflings.
Okay then. So Indrid, where's the skull at?
In my pocket.
Okay then. Well, your pocket's starting to catch on fire.
I
Yay.
loved this coat, Spaz.
I love this coat. How could you do this?
I'll take it off.
How could you do this to my
Arlo, what's going
I'm at-
on?
open the door. It's clear.
As Indrid's coat is starting to catch on fire.
I'm gonna take a swing with the club.
Okay then. Give me an attack roll on the door.
I stole that coat off the captain of the guard in this little town I was up north.
It just slams
We'll
into
fix
the
it.
door.
It was so warm. You wouldn't believe it.
It's even warmer now that it's on fire.
It's not my fault.
All right,
you
man. I'm
put
not really
me in-
concerned about it.
It's not my fault you put me in a coat.
Did it for
Right.
real? Say
Skull's
that, or we
talking.
just-
Alright. You hear that, mate?
It sounded a bit muffled, but I think I caught it. Maybe you want to take it out of said coat.
Well, it's gonna burn its way out eventually, mate.
You're a lot more calm considering you're actively on fire than I'd expect you to be.
I've taken the coat off and thrown it
Oh,
out
okay.
the floor.
Okay.
He's still on fire.
I'm resistant to fire, actually, so I should have just left it on.
It would have just looked cool.
Rage
I'll
just
put it
as,
back on.
Rage
As
just-
eventually the coat just burns away, as you just see this skull lying on the ground with the two gems lit up with flames of blue and green surrounding the skull.
Mhm.
As it just sits on the ground looking at you, Intrid. As you can notice at this point, there's a slight glow in each one of the gems, which they do move around like pupils in the eye.
Mhm.
And you are you, little man.
So why did you move me off of my little home?
To be honest, I wanted your eyeballs.
They are pretty nice.
Right.
From what I was told, I had better ones beforehand, but I enjoy what I have now.
That's a You know, you gotta work with what you work with, mate. What are you?
Well, from what I was told, I'm a tool, a servant. Something
I have
that's
needs of
supposed to be
servants.
used, but I don't like that very much. I remember being killed, and that's not very nice. Though I don't remember you, and I don't remember that one over there.
I was
Right.
trying to hide under the table.
Right. That's because we broke in here. We're looking for a necromancer. We're here to slit his throat, collect a lot of money for his skin.
Mm,
Just between you and me, I'm gonna try and sell his soul to some of the guys downstairs.
might not work. From what I've heard, it's already been sold to the highest bidder.
Oh, do tell, Skull.
But why would I tell somebody that's not aligned with me? You seem interesting, but I have no use for you, though you might have use for me. So why should I let you out of this fun little room? And why shouldn't I just pop?
Now, mate, when you say pop, could you elaborate on that word, mate?
Well, you see what happened to your coats. That would be funny if that just happened to the entire room, wouldn't it? Just all burning. All of it.
All right, how's this? You let us out of this room.
And you can come with us. Because let's face it, if you actually do pop, yes, you may get to watch us burn and possibly you won't burn, but then your entertainment will be gone.
And then you'll be stuck in a burned up coat for the rest of eternity, mate.
Roll me a persuasion check without disadvantage because Indrid is helping you at the moment.
Oh, persuasion. Where are my stats? Here they are. Nope. I think I'm good at that. I'm pretty good. That's only an 8 to make 14.
But you see, it would be so entertaining just to watch you burn right now.
But there's more of us outside.
Ooh, but I'll get to them later.
They'll eventually come into this room to fetch your corpses, and then I'll just burn them instead.
I don't think they will. We're kind of a new party. Loyalty
right,
hasn't
mate.
really set in yet.
But
Been
doesn't
traveling about a week, mate. I mean, we're, but
doesn't greed make a man?
I'm really half a man. So I kind of have half the greed.
I'm not even a man, mate.
Are you a woman?
Yes, I was waiting.
No, mate. But
Well, you seem pretty greedy to me. And
Oh,
you know,
me? Totally.
if a pretty little skull like myself with shiny little eyes just sit in the open, I think people would show interest eventually.
All right, Skull. I'll make a bargain with you.
Oh, are we making deals now? Fun.
Right. You let us out of here, and you do a favor for me, and I'll take you to the gates of heaven.
How about this? I let you out of this room, and you have favors for me.
I really like that deal, mate. I'm being honest with you. It kind of leaves me in a deficit since
I'm
you're
gonna
the
be honest.
one
Your
who-
deal's
in the
pretty
first
shitty
place.
considering you're stuck in the room regardless, and I'm just gonna burn you if you just stay in here. So
I might be all right.
We might be all right.
Anytime you guys want to break down the door.
Just
I think Vin was in the process
Stalling for
of breaking it
time
down
here.
before the conversation started.
Stalling for time.
I'm imagining Vin just like had a ear to the door. Oh, this is getting really interesting. Just eating popcorn. Nope. Another bang hits the door.
Fuck, man.
So favors for freedom.
Is there a keyhole or something with this door?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it melted my
melts
locks.
Melts lockpicks.
Yeah,
Can I see underneath the door?
you can see underneath the door.
Okay. Arlo looks at
Talk tick, I'm impatient.
So go backwards.
I try and get Indrid closer. I can get out on my own. I don't know how you're gonna get out though.
Oh, I'll be fine, mate. Just fine.
Oh, you think you can get out? That will be fun. I like your whispering game.
It seems so interesting as the skull begins to float.
It'll be fine, mate.
It's
We'll
just-
be fine.
It's just like the skull is now just like flipping slowly upside
Mhm.
down as it's looking at you like,
I like to see you try.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go ahead and get on my belly, look under the door, and I'm gonna try and Misty step out.
okay then. It's
You
going.
explode.
Nah, that's too easy. That's way too easy. He's gonna counterspell you.
Well, that's just rude.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna come up and knock on the door.
I'm gonna
During this
I'm dead
time,
ass. I'm gonna do that exact same thing. And try to
You're
get out
gonna
of this
run
room.
up to the door and look underneath it. And just,
Yeah.
like,
He can't get us both.
He can't get you both. That's a good point.
Yeah, I'll Mr. Stefelli, I'll send help.
I'll get help. Peace, my guy.
Messed
As,
up.
as Indrid dives to the door, and as he sees underneath, he just teleports.
What? We gotta get this door down right now.
I've been trying to see if I can maybe look in the chest to see if it's trapped to open it. Maybe there's a key in there.
Well then, small one, what is it?
Oh, let's open it up.
I was looking to make sure the
Favors
chest
for
wasn't
freedom.
trapped.
I don't want to burn you. You would be useful to our master. Or my master. You're not quite his yet.
Indrid, as you put your block picks in, the same thing happens. You feel like you would have you got the lock, but you notice
That's for the
that
chest,
there's-
not the door.
For the chest.
Oh, the chest. Oh, yeah, for the chest. That thing's not even locked. You open it up and you can see what looks to be
It's
a very nice gilded skull inside of it.
Oh,
This one
pocket
starts
that.
catching on ice,
Yeah.
and we all have to run out of this room too.
Yeah, does
Look
Indrid
at
close the
that.
chest
Are there
quickly?
gems in it? Are there gems in it?
There aren't gems in it.
Okay.
No, it's
So
mine.
tell me then, small one, what you gonna do?
Well,
Oh, good, we have a key.
Favors for freedoms. It could be a deal.
I'm gonna do an insight check on this guy.
It's
Really?
hard to do with the skull.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I want to see the twinkle in his jewel eye.
you need an insight check here.
Honestly, I feel like it would be a little bit easier because the flames do make what looks to be a slight outline of what a face is. So obviously you can see the skull underneath it, but you can still see the facial expressions.
I got an 18.
He seems like he would honor the deal, though you don't know what those favors would incline, and
Mhm.
also he's not telling you how many favors is the one
Yeah.
main thing you're noticing.
Yeah.
Have they
Or
managed
how
to
big the favors are.
Yeah. I've faced death before and come out. Let's see what you got. And Arlo flashes the wand at him.
Oh, you flashed the wand at him?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So you had the long rest and everything with it.
Wait, long rest? I had a short rest?
I mean, short rest. My bad.
I didn't know I had a short rest. I didn't do any hit die.
Oh, you didn't do. Oh, I guess you guys moved on. Maybe not.
We only had 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, only 10 minutes. That's right.
Yeah, it wasn't a short rest.
That was just long enough to attune, right?
Yeah, Rave was just messing around. Well, it didn't need an attunement.
Yeah.
But you used the wand as.
Wingardium.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Connor. I'm posting inside of Zoom chat. Since
no.
you cast a spell, this is what the wand does.
Self-immolate.
I get turned into a newt.
Oh.
It is a wand of secrets.
Okay.
Has
There it is.
our party managed to break the door down with their next two attacks?
The man, there's
Is there a secret way out?
There's not a secret way out. There's
Okay.
only one door to this room, and it's the one that's currently being bombarded. And you guys are starting to actually kind of slightly bust in the door, but it's reinforced, and also you'll notice that there's a slight bluish gleam on the door itself.
I'm going to knock on the door. Just dun 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 dun.
But
Shave and a
as
haircut.
you just point the wand at and just expend it, he just starts laughing
Mhm.
at you.
Well then, that was fun. I wasn't expecting you to, try something so random. So then, is it a deal? Or am I going to have fun cooking you?
Okay, then you actually start putting some serious damage on the door. Let me mark that off of its HP. That second one will also hit Indrid.
It'll hit Indrid.
I'm
Give it-
helping.
You have advantage on these hits, I should.
I just imagine it hits Indrid. Indrid face blasts himself.
The backlash of the whip.
Yeah.
Which is
If it visibly starts doing damage with magic, I presume we would, in turn, just keep bashing it until it drops.
but at this point,
Whatever time that takes.
Arlo, what are you doing? Are you going to accept his offer?
Arlo is not.
Okay, then he will attack, and at this point, I'll have you guys roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Dun.
initiative be there. Oh, initiative.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, I get to go first for all the good it'll do me.
That's what you think.
Panic. The best thing to do is panic.
I mean, that's about what it's going to do. But I will
Right.
use 5e mechanics to do so.
Okay then. And Indrid, it starts off with you. I'm guessing you're gonna blast at the door. You have advantage.
Yep, that's my plan.
Okay then. That will not hit, sadly.
What?
You need a 20 or better for this door.
What?
You have advantage on hitting, but it's a sturdy ass door plus it's enchanted.
Yeah.
Arlo, as you just see you can hear the party just starting like wail on that door.
Mm-hmm. I will take the dodge action
Oh,
and bonus
fun.
actions. I don't have any that's appropriate. And yeah, I dodge. And I stay within this range and I keep a little, I'll move it over here. So if the door collapses, that's me.
Okay then. Rezo. Oh, you're blasting at the door from the distance as well? You are. That will miss. Anything else on your turn?
I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. Vindabran. Slam that door.
Well, I'm thinking of doing a thunder wave again.
Oh shit. That would pretty much just destroy the door right there. I'm gonna be honest
Well.
with you.
That's kind of the intent, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You just put your hand up, you like go up the stairs and you put your hand on the door as it just
Is that
turns to
max?
splinters.
Yes, it is.
No.
No.
Oh, it is.
It is. Is the skull in the cube?
So here's the thing I'm thinking. Like it's a 15-foot cube, and if you put his hand directly on the door,
Do we all
Mhm.
fucking die from the explosion as our brains get turned into putty inside of our skulls?
pretty much.
We're fine. We're down. We're below. We're down the stairs.
So pretty much this would be the cube for the most part.
Yeah.
Shit, we heard it on the stairs. I'm ineffective.
So I would say do it, but you two would get advantage on your guys' saving throw.
Is the door.
Yeah, the door.
Sure.
The door will, and here's my thing. You guys will take half damage if you fail your save. You'll take you'll take no
A
damage.
fourth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So evasion rules with
Pretty
this.
much. Like the door's taking up most of the damage.
Okay, I got a
I'll
dirty
save
20.
14.
I'm good.
Saves and then con.
How agile could a flying skull be?
That is also a dirty 20. So they just both just
Well, that's a
move out of the
con.
way of the shattering door. As the door just splinters in front of you, Arlo. That would have been nice to have a second ago.
Yeah, well, I could have also held my action, but you know.
Mhm. I'm getting ready to run away. Okay then, Vindabran, the door is now open and you can see Arlo with a skull in front of him. Anything else on your turn?
Make my way over here just to kind of see what's going on.
It is a small door, so it takes an action.
Oh, full action to go through. Yeah, that's right. I might just step over here so I can let the others get through.
That is
You
a
dropped down the
30-foot
stairs?
drop. That is a 30-foot drop, I should know.
Oh, 30 foot? I thought it was like,
No, it's not that low.
I can peek over the edge if I need to kind of thing. All right.
It's
Shimmy, shimmy,
it's
shimmy,
honestly
down the
assumed
steps we
everybody
go.
but Reza, which is an okay spot. You guys are kind of like right here
Okay.
if you're trying to hit it.
I'm just going to make my way out of the way for them. Yeah.
Okay then. The flame skull. You
Mhm.
piss it off.
Good.
I'll get back to you, small one, later. I can't damage those that my master would enjoy.
As he's going to kind of just pop out. And Vin, you fucked up his plans.
Good.
He's going to shoot you twice for that.
Well,
Does a 16,
they're probably both going to hit.
Does a 16 and 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay then. That's a total of 15 damage.
Oh,
Ouch.
I'm actually gonna do an attack of opportunity on this guy.
Okay then.
19
Dagger!
said total?
15 total.
15 total. Got it.
I don't suppose an 11 will hit.
With his AC, no, it will not.
Well, I tried.
What kind of damage was it?
Fire.
Oh,
As
sweet.
as you just see fire shooting out of his eyes, just blasting. Absorb elements, nice. Half damage. Now, is that on one attack that you take? Because that is 2 separate attacks at that point.
And I have resistance until my next turn.
Okay then. So you'll take damage on half damage on both of them. So
Sweet.
so about 7 actually now. Because one was 5, one was 10. About 7. Okay then. And he's going to move back this way. Rave.
What was that?
You just saw a floating flaming skull just like float out of that room and shoot beams out of its eyes.
I don't quite like it. Arlo! What's happening?
Get it!
Kill
Kill it!
It's a bad skull, mate. We just
25,
gotta-
30. Did I hit the skull? Am I? Yeah, I did. I touched the skull face. Okay. Can I go through the skull?
No.
Can
would say
I
not.
go like
it's
diagonal?
it's small enough, but where the skull's at, you're actually gonna like take damage from the flames around it.
Oh, he's
pretty much-
flaming. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. If you
course
step
he
in,
is.
if you could step through his square, but if you do so, you're taking damage. He is small enough to like get past, but he'll still hurt you if you try to get past him.
I gotta make room for everybody. This is so stupid.
It is a very odd position right now.
I gotta make room for other people to get in here, so I'm gonna have to. I'll use my action, I guess, to dash so I can get through fully. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, I'd be stopping on his spot and getting around.
Okay, then
I'm not just
you will
gonna go
take-
Arlo. Arlo, what is it? What is it? What is it? Ow! Ow!
You'll take 1 fire damage.
Ah.
It's like you get like slightly like singed by the flames. You thought at first that they were just like for show, but no, that's real fire.
Ow!
That
Ow!
hurts.
Ow! Ow! Arlo!
Okay then, and Indrid. Back up to you.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Ah, it's you again.
Hello.
It's nice to see you. Would you like to take up my offer, Stu?
I stabbed him in the face.
Oh, that's not very nice. As he just floats out of the way of your rapier.
I have +2 because of flanking.
This would still miss with that +2.
Damn, 14.
You had 14, it would have hit. But...
I'm trying to see if I can still run away.
No, he rolled a 14 because +2 makes it 14.
No, for
No, if it
some-
was a raw 14 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, 16. We now know.
Or 15.
Okay, well.
All right, so I'm just gonna miss and go back around the corner.
Oh, where are you going? I have so many plans with you.
Roy, I'll be back, mate, when you least expect it.
Arlo.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
On the steps.
Yes. He can't
Yep.
see me.
Yeah, what?
He is a cat and a small one to burn.
That's my turn.
Okay then. Arlo.
Arlo's
The
gonna
door
come-
is open.
Oh. Yeah, I know. But I also I look through here. I'm just gonna move myself so I can see what the hell is going on the other side. Okay, it looks actually pretty open
Yeah,
from what he can see.
yeah, you can get out. It's just the drop is what's gonna be bad for you.
Mm-hmm. He said he can't hurt me. I'm gonna take him at his word. I'm gonna go with my little halfling. I'm gonna limbo underneath the skull.
Okay, and then you're short enough, and he's like floating high enough where like you're just out of the reach of the flames, with you kind of just crouching down and moving through them.
And I
It's
just yell,
definitely hot, but just not that bad.
Rave, why'd you go in the room? And after that, he's going to he kind of needs 30 feet up. Good lord. In that case, he will just turn around and say, Kasriothad. And he's going to reach out his hand, and the shadow of the hand is going to come up off of the ground and try and grab onto the skull with a ray of frost.
You said come up and kill it!
Oh, there. It's in melee, so it's going to be disadvantage, unfortunately. 15? Hey!
Muted, but
read
it
your
looks like you
lips.
said it hits.
Yes.
Oh, I'm muted. Damn. You're casting Ray of Frost, correct, or is it
Yes.
Chilling Touch?
No, Ray of Frost.
As you shoot it,
Reflavored.
shoot it out, pretty much the shadowy hand just starts to dissipate as it reaches the flames, allowing it to do any cold damage.
Well, is he slowed?
Considering it hit, I'm gonna say no. just
Okay, that's
because
fair.
It melted
Okay.
as Shadow is losing his mind.
Right. Bye. And Ray, get out of there!
Get back!
Oh, my-
No!
20, 25.
I hate.
That's
I
action.
wouldn't leave you, mate.
That's my turn.
Okay then. Rezo.
Gonna sort of knock the bucket that I have off of me over towards Feek and say, "Go get me a bucket of water from the room with the food." As
then.
I'm just going to magic missile this thing.
Ooh, that's a good missile.
That fucking hurts. Damn you, Rezo.
Yeah. And then I'm going to yell at the flame skull,
Fuck you, come get me.
and then walk
Okay, then.
across over this way a little bit. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay then. Vin. After a display of magic missile streaking across the room, you slightly feel, a bit upset seeing those missiles once again. You don't have a very good relationship with them.
Better hitting them than me, right? Can I get to them? Past my allies on the steps.
If it was anybody else, I would say with the two individuals there, but with you, you're gonna have to roll a dex check with a chance of falling off the stairs, honestly.
I'm gonna go ahead and say fuck that, and just shit. That kind of sucks. Would have been nice to be able to use that.
Now, with how tall you are, you are still in somewhat. He pretty much has half cover at this point with the door. With you.
All right.
With how tall you are. Throw the
Well,
thing wall. Darn, but
13
that will
probably
miss.
doesn't hit.
Yep.
Right.
Well then, that one. I'll have to deal with him later. But that gives me a wonderful idea.
As the blue gem begins to glow, as he is going to upcast magic missile at Rave.
Oh, well. I guess it's just whatever damage you tell me it is.
That is 3
Three?
times 4.
12.
Yep, 12
All right.
damage.
Ow!
Yeah, all right, mate.
Oh my, that looked like it hurt you quite a bit. That's a damn shame, honestly. But I think standing in the doorway is a horrible idea for me to do. So I'm just gonna go over here.
In we go.
He's staying in the room! You told me to take him down! What do you want me to do?
What are you doing?
Cast sleep on it. Do it.
Wow, literally, no one helped me out. Okay, fine. Toodly-doo! I go out and away. I'm gonna have to dash again, so that's good to see. Let's see.
Oh, hi, mate.
15, so
The lion is running
25,
towards
30, 25, 40.
You
45,
can't see me. I'm
50.
stealth.
Well, I'm just barging down. So,
Doesn't matter. I'm stealth.
so I guess
Can't
that's
see
as far as I
me.
can go. I'm behind the freaking the giant.
Don't mind me.
That's my turn. Just
What are you doing down here?
Arlo said
Action's
get
up
out.
there.
Arlo said get out of there. So I'm fucking get out of there. If you go in there, get out of there. No one makes up their mind.
Indrid.
Hmm.
You just look at the skull as it's just floating over there in the corner.
20, 25. Poke him.
You're just right on.
Yo, what the fuck, man?
Man.
There's a reason people are rolling real dice,
Then I'm gonna. Yeah, but I've been doing good for the rest of the night.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash. 5,
Oh, you're such a coward.
20, 25.
Someone looking as infernal as
Just
you
be
do would
thankful he's
more
not opportunity
intimidating.
attacking us.
Stay off the steps. Let me through.
He can't opportunity attack me.
He doesn't. Well, yeah, for him. but
Swashbuckler.
He doesn't have any abilities that he can opportunity attack either, though.
Oh.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Not a.
I got
What's
it.
the spell one? Like a Mage Slayer or something like that?
No, that's mate. Whoa.
Are you talking about Warcaster allows you
Yes.
to...
Yeah, Warcaster.
Yeah, Warcaster is the one that allows you to use your spells.
Indrid, I'm knocking you off those steps if you're going to stay in the way again. I'm not staying down here all
10,
night.
15, 20, 25.
You're a halfling. You can move through their space without penalty.
I know I did.
But you're not. How'd you get back there?
Actually, I can probably go to 25 there. Okay. I can see the doorway, but I can't see the skull from this angle, correct?
No. You cannot.
Okay. I will hold an action, and because Arlo really doesn't think Firebolt's going to... No, you know what? He has a freaking crossbow. He's going to ready a shot to fire his lag crossbow if he sees the damn skull.
He's got a crossbow. Okay, then.
You know
Present.
what?
Was Feek able to get me my bucket of water?
No, he's still running to get water.
Okay. Noticing that the skull hasn't come back, I'm going to just... How does the skull look? Can I tell?
It looks like a floating skull with flames.
No, I mean,
around
like,
it.
does it look cracked? Does it look hurt? Does it
No.
look... No.
From what you last did to it, it does not look like that.
That's concerning. I'm going to yell to the party
Maybe we should think about retreating.
as I'm going to
We
give it
all
another
are.
round.
Oh, you can't see it.
Is it not in front of the doorway anymore?
No, it moved.
Oh, shit. I can't see through the
Ah,
doors, so
shit.
I don't know. Fuck. Damn, I thought it was
And
still in front of the doorway.
Only if.
I walked back in front of where I was and realized it's not there. Let me check how far I can move. Shit. I didn't realize it moved. Can I see it from there?
Mm-mm. It hit around here.
Oh shit. Okay.
And plus, I should note this is 30 feet up, and the railing is here. So
Mhm.
with where you were, you had pretty much like straight line of sight of like half the door.
Yeah, from before I had straight line of sight, but it had.
But
Okay,
now where you're at, you're kind of looking up, and like you can pretty much see the door through like the small slits of the railing, but like it's still obstructed vision at this point.
Cool. I'll yell to the party. We should get the hell out of here and let it come to us. Come in the room, realize I can't see it, and then just dash out and say, do what the thing that I was doing and leave. That's the end of my turn.
Okay then. Vin, what are you doing?
All right. Well, I suppose I'll. Excuse me. My apologies. There we go.
Okay,
I'm just gonna come over here and bonus action, cast a healing spirit just on the inside of this door here.
Okay then. Did you keep track of? Is this the updated healing spirit? It is the updated one. Okay.
Yeah, it can heal
1d6 plus the
5
caster
total. I
level
think.
mod. So yeah.
And I'm going to cast it in my spot so as to take advantage
Are
of.
I'm assuming. Are you standing right here? Because Rezo is right there.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just moving so as to get out of the way.
Okay then.
See if I can
So
find.
it's on
I'm just
yourself
gonna.
now. And then you would get to roll a d6 then.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put like a little scorpion or a little. Here's my
It's a lizard.
token.
That doesn't
There's
look
a-
like a scorpion.
I think I
Also-
grabbed a. I think I grabbed a rat.
That is a lizard.
That is a weird looking rat. Oh, nice.
Sweet. So it's just 1d6
Anytime you walk through it.
anytime somebody walks through it, right? And it only up to I think 5 times total, 1 plus spellcasting mod.
Mhm.
So 5d6 total will get it. And I'm taking 6.
Good to know. Okay, then. At this point, you guys actually won't see the skull, as I'm going to actually need to roll something real fast. Perception. What was your sneak check?
24? Yeah, 24.
24. And you just barely beat his perception. Damn you. As Indrid, as you just see at the bottom of the door, at the edge of it, as you see the blue and green eyes just like start looking around as the flames are at the bottom of the or at the bottom right here.
Can I shoot him?
You can shoot him, but he pretty much has 3/4 covered at the moment, considering how he's positioned himself. He's pretty much just sliding across the ground at this point, hovering.
Okay. If my shot's not getting any better, I will take the shot now.
Okay then.
So I get a +6 to this because my dex is good.
Plus
Good.
and
But you get negative for the 3/4 cover too, right?
3/4 cover gives him like a +5 to his AC. So
Yeah.
Good thing I rolled a 21.
Ooh.
21 minus 5. Wow, you just barely nick him.
That sounds like an AC of 15 if my math is right.
And I roll a 1 for
16, but either way.
damage.
Hey,
It's good.
Here's
5
the
with
thing.
mod.
5 with mod. Okay then. So cut that in half. Okay then.
Of course.
It's piercing damage to his skull. It's
I
lovely.
can't do it. Arlo is useless against this thing.
You just should have took his deal. You know,
No.
so it was a nice deal. Came with benefits and all. But at this point, the only person he can see that he's not willing to kill.
Kenny, he's on the ground.
He is on the ground, and you're about 30 feet down at this point, but you are 6 feet tall. So, you're right. He can't see you. So we'll do the next best thing. He's gonna cast Fireball right to here.
Oh.
Fuck.
So I don't think that would hit Arlo then, because it just comes out.
He's trying to
and-
avoid hitting you, I
Oh
think.
god,
so.
that's gonna
Pretty
kill.
much the way he's doing it is it like shoots out to like right here.
Mhm.
And like the blast comes out the door, but it won't wrap around it. So the blast just
Yeah.
comes out to here. So pretty much Feek is currently
Doesn't know we're there.
Vin is fucking almost 15 feet tall.
I mean, not to
Only
mention,
10.
Not to mention the fact that you did kind of pop out from there, shoot in a missile, and said, "Follow me."
What are you talking about?
Now, here's the good news. Feek is in this room right here. Bad news is you guys are in that room, and I need a dexterity saving throw from the fireball at this point from the two of you.
Text
DC
saving
13.
throw. Shit.
Fuck, he actually rolled good on his fireball damage as well.
Oh!
For my dexterity saving throw, can I jump into the healing spirit?
No.
Damn.
Though, Vin, if you so wish, with that 19, you could jump into this room if you wanted to. Rezo.
Into where?
Into this room.
Can he? He's a giant. It's an action to go through the squeezy.
But
door.
here's the
Same
thing.
team, asshole.
But here's the thing. It's a natural 20, so he's
Yeah.
diving out of the way, and that's how he perfectly.
I just like the torpedo thing from
It's
M.
like-
Bison, just like barreling right through that bitch.
Just get a little bit of scorch on your bum. Just
Now-
ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Rezo, you take full damage. He rolled actually pretty fucking high on his damage, as he rolled 30 fire damage.
Oh shit.
Bye.
So am I taking half still?
Where are you going, Rezo?
I'm dead. I'm just throwing my character sheet off.
You're
the
not
bed.
dead. You're just unconscious. Put your damn character back. Oh no, I stretch out your.
I am
Shit up.
10 points under.
Wow.
This isn't second edition where you have.
I know. But I am still
Dead.
10 points under.
You're not full.
Like I'm -10 if that was a thing.
Yeah. If he did like a bit more damage, and like you were at 1 HP, you would be dead.
15.
I wouldn't be dead.
But you're just unconscious. And the skull's going to creep back into.
Was
As I
I-
fall down.
Was I able to
Probably
dive
is only
behind a
five.
wall out of blast radius?
Yeah. You just completely avoided it. I'm actually gonna make it that you
Nice.
take no damage because that was a really good
Nice.
save from somebody like you who would never be able to make the save.
You will never see that again.
No,
It's a fact.
honestly, I was expecting to take you out with that blast, not Rezo. Okay then, Rave. You just saw an explosion come from the doorway that you were thinking about escaping from.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could see that he cast it because Skull does his "I make a magic circle" and sort of thing, right? I could tell the Skull made that, right?
Rez is down back there.
Oh,
Heals her through the door.
Well, maybe you just shouldn't fart fire.
That wasn't me.
All right. I mean, I passed through the spirit. Does that help me?
What, D6?
Okay, because you have to will it actually.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what. Is it only once per?
It's the first time
turn,
anyone
or-
enters. Yeah, but it does say.
So, like, can multiple people get it per
No, it's
uh,
only the first time.
cycle?
Yeah, only the first time on a turn or starts its turn you can cause it.
So,
to
like, if
restore.
Arlo goes in there on his turn, he can't get it.
Well, everyone has a turn though, so by
Yeah.
that wording, everyone
Yeah,
can
so
do it.
for my turn or each person's turn is what I mean.
It's each person's turn. So it's
Yeah,
like
but
Okay.
you can't go
Wait.
back and forth in the same turn. Is what it's trying to prevent.
yeah, like
Gotcha.
so yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to quote
Oh,
heal with it on your turn unless you walked through it.
Cool.
But so I'll d6 me.
But yeah, absolutely.
All right, and that's 4.
It is willed.
And then from there, hold on, I was back here. Guess let's just see. 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess 25 and 30 gets me right, as far away because we said get GTFO. I will grab onto Rezo, who looks probably really singed and bad, and I will cast a Cure Wounds at level 1. This really sucks.
Cast your spell.
5.
Damn, that was a really bad casting.
Yeah, another 3. But I heal you for 5.
Rezo,
and we haven't short
you
rested.
breathe. Congrats.
Yeah, I got nothing else for bonus actions at the moment, so yep, that's it. That's my turn.
Good. Indrid, can you hear us?
Is there a chandelier in this room?
There is not a chandelier in this one.
Damn it.
Are you sure?
Fine, roll me your
Um,
chandelier check.
Okay.
Give me a D100 roll. Lower better. Nah,
Fine. Where is this asshole?
it's a good question.
He went around the door. You saw him go in and back in, out and back in.
Well, yeah, but I'm like looking through the door and I don't see him. That's
You have
what's
to go through the
concerning.
door for vision.
I don't want. No, I can see through the door.
Oh, you can.
The room is set up so nicely where certain
Ah.
parts are just cut out.
Yes, hello there.
He already knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah, just get it over with.
You know, you could stop the stabbing thing and you could just work.
Oh,
As like you go to stab him, as like he grabs onto your blade with his mouth.
Now you see, we could just have a little chat if you want to.
Take my rapier back. Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'm gonna jump.
I'm gonna jump. Okay, that's gonna be 15 feet, so you're slightly above it. Give me a just acrobatics check to see if the slightly above, acceptable height is damaging. Okay, then you do a tuck and roll as you land, but
It would look a lot better if I had my fucking coat
and a chandelier to do it off of.
and a chandelier, a lit chandelier. God, it's total loss this adventure right now.
We have made no profit. We are losing profit at this point.
No, we have the gold treasure skull.
Treasure skull.
Correction, I have the gold treasure skull.
Okay then. Is that all in your turn?
Yes.
Okay then. Otto.
Arlo's gonna seeing how this goes and seeing how this guy can really do powerful stuff from a distance and is just using that as a bunker. Stiff upper lip, going back in 5. Can I diagonally go here? Or do I have to
Are
go
we leaving?
10, 15? Probably. Arlo's small. He can't skip stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He is going to stay here and he's going to hold his action with a spell called Maximilian's Grasp that is reflavored for him. So when he sees the skull come out here, he's going to release it. But until then, he is holding his action.
Okay, then. Rezo, you breathe. That was extremely painful and terrifying. Also, I have bad news. Most of your hair is, fucking.
I know.
Oh,
I expected as much. It smells like burnt hair in here.
Honestly, it's horrific.
That's why you did it.
Rave, you were contemplating just ending his misery.
I would have.
You still might.
Appreciated? Question mark. I'm going to.
Walk through the spirit.
That's not a terrible idea.
That's why it's there.
Yeah, I'll take the long way around, go through the spirit, and then come up here and prepare another magic missile for when our friend comes through the door.
Okay, then.
Take a
let's-
D6.
Take a D6.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, then. You heal 5.
2 more left.
Congrats. Vindabran, what are you doing as you luckily escaped that explosion somehow unscathed? Very odd.
Arlo, mind if I hop in front, or do you you look like you're fixing to do something nasty?
No, go. We'll make it work.
Well, can I just hop up in front of him? How high are the steps there at this point?
So at this point right here, it's at 15, and then these are 30.
Nah, you know what? I'm going to take a step back, bathe in the glory that is the healing spirit.
Just like stick your hand in it, like that looks real nice.
Oh
Kind
yeah.
of like a sprint. I imagine like the sprinter's pose. Where he has like one leg in the doorway to get it in, and then he's getting ready to sprint.
Shit. And then pick up that chest, and I'm going to chuck it at him as soon as if I can see him.
I'm gonna throw you into a box.
That actually, if it goes
It
well,
would work,
That might work.
honestly.
It's like a
I will
Pokemon.
open it.
Okay,
Yeah.
then he's gonna come at.
I
this
choose
point.
you.
So Rezo, you get your magic missile. Vin, you get to throw your box.
Ooh, 23.
Okay, then. 10 damage, and that's a solid box hit. 3 bludgeoning damage. And roll me a percentile dice. Lower is better.
Who, me?
Yes.
All right, I'm pulling a dice out for this very important run.
The roll that counts.
49.
49. You hit it with the chest, but from what it looked like, it was kind of like the back of the chest. Did not capture him inside of it. You did not pokeball the skull.
need that master chest.
Total loss.
Yeah, right. Would have been awesome though.
Okay, then he
Imagine
got
that.
hit pretty fucking hard. Rezo, you should be dead. I'm gonna fix that.
Get him.
So as he is getting ready to do whatever he is doing, as soon as I see him start to like focus on something, I'm going to release my action and I'm going to have him make a strength saving throw as a much larger shadow hand comes out from under him and tries to grasp him.
What type of
Let's
saving
see if-
throw?
A strength. How are
Strength
those for
saving.
him?
Not bad, actually.
Oh,
Could
for
be
God's
better.
sake.
It's a
It could be
He has
better.
no limbs.
He has no limbs. How hardy can he be? We'll see how he does.
DC 14.
He rolled it. He got a. What did he roll? He rolled a 7, which
He
equals out
is-
to a 2.
He is
Nice.
restrained and takes 9 points of bludgeon damage, which is magical.
Okay then. Well, Rezo, you're still getting hit with what you're getting hit with.
Well, his attacks are now at disadvantage.
Doesn't really matter if it's disadvantage with this attack.
Wah, wah.
For 8 damage as those bolts shoot out towards you, Rezo.
another fireball.
You have shield?
I do have shield. I will use shield.
Okay then, as you luckily stop the missiles of pain from grabbing onto you. At
Guy
this
should
point.
be dead by now.
He should be dead.
You were.
No, not me. I'm talking about him.
Don't know what you're talking about. He's doing
No, he's fine.
He should totally be dead by now.
Aurelio's that. He should be there to hit now.
Okay, then. Rave.
God willing.
You know what? Indrid already jumped down. That's the sad part.
I know.
She's gonna have to like
He's
do
quick.
like, bonus action dash to get all the way back up. Stab him.
Yeah, it'll be
Rave,
fine.
what are you up to? Rave going once.
So
Rave
he's
going
here, right?
twice.
The skull.
Yeah. We will return to Rave at the end of the or this is the end of the round. Well,
Mwah.
fuck. We will turn to Rave whenever he gets back, and it's convenient for us to add it back in. Okay, then, Indrid.
Wait,
Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Normal movement. 5, 10.
Well, hello there. It's good to see you again.
Shut up. You know how this goes.
Shut up. Just take your damn lumps.
You have advantage.
It's oh fuck.
I have advantage.
You
Yes,
have advantage.
My
You
hand
have
is restraining him.
Good.
Please roll a 1. Oh, congrats! You actually
Hey.
finally hit him with that rapier of yours.
Okay. So it's silvered.
Does do nothing for this. Sadly.
And then sneak attack.
Yeah, he
I
is
get-
restrained. Advantage, so that counts.
I don't need it.
Oh, you have it.
but I don't need
Swashbuckler.
it.
Okay then. Okay then. As you stab the skull right in the pretty much the forehead of it, as it begins to crack open.
Well then, I'm a bit sad that I'm not going to be able to watch you pop. But tick tock, tick.
It's my time to pop as it explodes.
I still have my
Out of his turn.
I still have my movement.
This is going to be a dexterity saving throw. This happens regardless whenever he dies.
Hypothetically, I should be good at this.
You should be good at this.
I'm also
Hypothetically.
resistant. I'm also resistant to fire. So.
Here's the thing. I'll give you advantage if you just want to jump off the railing.
Bond roll. It's 30 feet.
You're going to take the fall damage.
No.
I'll catch you.
I'll
Yeah.
catch
Come on.
you.
Come on.
I'll get you. 18. Okay, you just take half damage. Good for you.
Quarter damage.
Quarter damage.
What a damage. Are you? Wait. Oh,
Hellish resistance.
Yes, that's right. Good for you. Woo. 10 damage.
Woo.
No, it'd be 5 damage.
Oh, 5 damage. That's right. Fuck. Yeah.
Nice.
And that will take away my temporary hit points.
But you get him back.
But you get them back.
I know.
Awesome.
Well, it would replace his old one.
So the explosion would take away my temp hit points, but then the killing from the Dark One's blessing would gain me 5 more temporary hit points. And I read up on it. They do stack, apparently.
Oh, really? Temp hit points don't usually stack. They usually just replace the old ones.
I've been checking into it, and like I've never read anything on Dark One's blessing that say like they reset when you like kill another enemy or at the end of the encounter.
But temp HP.
Temp HP
says-
never stacks in 5e.
Yeah, it says that whenever you,
You
have
must
temp
choose
HP,
one source.
Yeah, so it replaces the old one usually.
Well,
Usually
fine.
whichever's
then,
higher.
then I only have 5 temp HP again.
Nothing happens to you. Calm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine. You survived the explosion.
I'm actually 100% fine. I was the one who needed to do that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Congrats.
That would have fucking killed me.
It would have messed up a lot of you. Some
Shit,
of
is
you
my
would've
shirt
killed.
on fire now?
Oh, that your shirt? No, because the Dark
Awesome.
One's blessing protects you. The shadows around you hugged you away from the fire.
Dad's looking out for that drip, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes. Bit disappointed though, because whatever remains of your coat was in there, 100% just cinders at this
Oh,
point.
if this necromancer has a coat, I'm taking it.
Even if it smells like dead body?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Especially if it smells like dead body.
It's magic for that.
Especially, yeah.
The preference.
Well, it smells like shit in here now.
Oh,
What is this? Oh shit. Rezo. Is that you?
Don't ask.
what's wrong with Riz? Oh my. Arthur's gonna walk through, not thinking. Does he get the thing?
I was told to actually save it for Rave.
Okay.
Unless you want it. You're welcome
No.
to, but
I am more green than he is.
yeah. So I'll
Uh,
instruct Rave to take the last charge of the spirit. I'll roll it for him, and whenever he gets back, we can give it to him.
I imagine AJ may be helping out Scott.
Sure.
Yeah, nice. Spaz, you're muted.
That was a good spell.
Congrats, Rez. You're not dead yet. And also, congrats, Arlo. You figured out what that wand does.
Yeah.
Does it regain its charges?
Every
Don't
dawn.
think.
Every
it
dawn?
does.
Yeah. Awesome.
think it
Yeah, okay, hold on to
One-
that.
It regains 1 charge every dawn.
No roll. Okay.
Um,
Alright.
Indra, do you want? Is that thing like crushed? Did you
I'm back.
powder it, or is it still up there in good shape?
I think it's in like a million pieces, mate.
Why
How's the
don't you-
gems that wore the eyes?
Where are the eyes?
Give me a quick investigation check with
Fuck.
advantage. It exploded, so
Yeah.
honestly, one could be inside of Vin and he doesn't know it.
That's true.
Inside of it.
Okay, so you look around, it takes you a bit, but you eventually find the emerald and both the sapphire.
Oh, nice. Oh, are they like embedded in the ceiling and shit?
No, they're actually surprisingly just out in the open.
Pocket them. I'll toss the blue one to Arlo since he got stuck in the room with me too.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Maybe you can put here. I'll help. Let's put the cinders in the box. I actually thought that was rather funny. I'm rather sad it didn't work.
All right.
So did I get 5
I'll,
hit points?
I'll
on
help
top?
out.
You did.
Okay. And what's
Yeah,
happened
you-
so far? Are we all okay?
We survived.
It blew
we're-
up after Indrid stabbed it.
Yeah. Arlo will start using his paint brushes to actually sweep it into the box.
Oh, the
Paintbrushes.
scraps.
Yeah.
It takes
Yeah.
some time, but you eventually get what's left of the skull fragments into
That
these.
was nasty magic. Yeah, we should box this up best we can.
Well, I am thoroughly knackered. I don't know about the rest of you.
I kind of feel like we can sleep here, mate.
You sleep on top of that painting over there. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, right, mate.
Literally found a room behind a hidden door. Behind a hidden door.
Yeah, I'm okay with hidden room.
This
Alright, we
one-
can do that.
This one matches my aesthetic, mate.
Stay here.
Now, mate, I know not to split the party, mate.
Is there? We did a good thorough looking through that room, right? Nothing more to see.
Well,
There are
I
a few
did-
things you guys didn't mess around with, but yeah.
yeah, I'll
Purposefully
go-
so. I mean, I don't want to come back if I don't have to.
Now the skull on the pedestal is gone, so let me remove that guy.
Mhm.
Oh, there's more.
Well, there's like it looks like a brazier or coals. There's some maybe paper.
So there's what looks to
Yeah.
be a paper as well as a knife with a bit of writing underneath it, as well as another skull gilded behind it.
Wait, what?
This one
Or
also
gilded
catches
skull,
on
well-
fire, starts floating towards us.
Oh no,
Everyone
mate,
dies.
we got.
Hello there! You killed my brother! Fuck you! Boom!
Is this the 2 skulls that we need to get into the door downstairs?
Certainly
Probably.
hope so.
Yeah. Oh, I have to go do this again.
If it's not, there's way too many skull themes items.
There's too many
Right.
skulls. This might be Warhammer, guys.
Arlo will grab the other gilded skull.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the paper.
Okay, then.
I'll look at the other thing too. Then.
It has some very odd writing on it, but give me a religion check. There's no real occult roll, so that's the best I can ask for from you.
I mean, occult might be Arcana.
Possibly. It really matters.
The subject.
It really doesn't. Honestly, they're the same.
So, looking it over, you don't exactly know what it says, but you look over everything. This is all some blessing, just some fuck off god that you don't know about, but it's probably fucked up. Maybe more fucked up than the ones you know, maybe less fucked up. Who really knows?
The language you can't understand. I could take a look at it before bed.
I'm just gonna light him on fire. Nah, mate, it's just gobbledygook.
Just gobbledygook. This is how ghosts possess you.
Yeah, right, mate. If you don't, the less you know about ghosts, the more protected you are from ghosts.
Somehow I don't think that's true.
Even me telling you about ghosts, mate, is putting you in danger right now.
Arlo walks
Bullshit.
over.
And you beat his deception, though. Like, oh, no.
Aw.
You have the slight sense of bullshit from his words.
Been wondering about that.
Arlo's gonna wander over and take the gem box too.
Okay, then.
What was this red thing that's on the table? Is that worth taking a look at before we go?
Red thing.
Oh, wait, you said there was a knife, right?
That's a
Brazier.
brazier. Yes,
Oh,
there
okay.
is also a knife right here. It's a very fancy, ritualistic knife with a very nice sheen to it.
Maybe Feek would like that one, yeah.
You want to give this to the goblin, mate?
Yeah, he's good with a knife. Have you seen him?
No.
Well, maybe you should pay attention more.
I think
He
that's-
saved our ass back there.
I think that's the point, though, mate. You're not supposed to see him.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Speaking of Feek, I'm gonna start walking.
Comes running back with a bucket of water.
Oh yeah, eventually he comes back with the bucket of water you asked for.
I'm gonna tell him to go give it to Vin, and
Got
then I'm
it,
gonna start
boss.
heading to the place that I was talking about, the secret room inside of a secret room. And I'm
Yes.
gonna pull out the little orb that was glowing and start investigating it.
Okay then. Are you going to cast Identify?
Yeah, I'll take the 10 minutes to cast Identify.
Okay, then. After eventually casting Identify, you get the idea that this is a drift globe.
Kind of useful.
Feek, check out this. We found a new blade for you.
Ooh, it's a knife.
It's fancy.
It's a
You earned
sharp-
it. You did really good back there.
Yes. Precious.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
I've seen movies where that just takes you down a dark road. You don't want to get too crazy with it.
Victory. Victory does not mean shit to Feek at the moment. Feek's sad. One day. One
Right.
day-
Let's go find that hidden room. I'd
one
like
day
to
I'll
take a seat.
roll that D10,000.
So we should have 2 gilded skulls at this point, correct?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
All right.
There you go.
So Arlo's gonna try and take a breather.
Tom, you going to stay here?
Yes. I don't have much need for rest.
Yeah, the rest of us do very much so. Once we fix ourselves up a little bit, we'll come back. I think we might have found a way in with the skulls in that.
Interesting. Well, I'll wait here until you're ready.
And what'd you find out about your mate in there with the runes on?
I don't much know about the magics, but from what he informs me, the best way to get him out is to either find somebody that is decent with magic to dispel it, or his sister who
His sister, right? Yeah.
has those capabilities.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out. But for now, we all need a breather.
Indeed. One or the other at this point.
Well, we'll be right back. Feel free to join us. I mean, you don't have to stay right here.
We'll just
Company.
stand there staring at the door.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay then. So everybody's inside the secret room. Now Rizzo,
No,
are you
not yet. Do I remember where it is? Because yeah, I do. Okay. It's like I thought I had the right place.
Indrid, are you staying inside the other room?
No.
Do you want me to teleport you with the rest?
Yes.
Can half giants see in the dark?
Half giants do not get dark
I
vision.
can't, but I gave myself dark vision when we started this escapade. I don't know how long we've been in here.
You haven't been in here for 8 hours. I'll tell you that for certain.
As soon as Vin comes in the room, I'm gonna toss the orb at his head.
Oh. Can I catch it with my -1 dex?
Try it and
Very
catch
good.
it. It shatters and explodes. Blowing
No, it's magic. You
with
can't do that.
radiant. You
Got
catch it. Just drop a drift globe to the floor and it just explodes in radiant fire.
I would be surprised because it's a magic item, which means that like you can hit it with a hammer and it doesn't explode. Which means it was magically
You can hit it with a
enchanted
hammer, you said.
to
I-
break.
Hey, here's the thing, Shadow. I was brought up in editions where magic items can be are only slightly more durable than the original.
Hey, we're
item.
playing in 5e where when I take a nap, my arm grows back. Come on.
This is about the right size for boulder ball. You're saying that it can't break?
No, it's not the right size for boulder ball. It's like only a pound. It's like
Oh, it's tiny.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah, for
a
you, it's like a
ball on
marble.
a pool table.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the other make good size for a golf ball, glow in the dark golf ball. Fuck yeah!
But it can cast light and it can
Uh-huh.
cast daylight, which can remove magic darkness. So
Sweet Jesus.
Also,
All right,
just
I'll hold on to
also
this.
fuck with certain creatures.
well, it depends, like whether because like it's not actual daylight.
I
don't
thought
have
it. I thought
in
it
the
cast
pendulum.
actual daylight.
No, it casts the daylight spell, and the daylight spell does not count as
Ironically,
daylight.
it doesn't count as sunlight, which
Oh.
is
Sunlight, yeah.
It's stupid,
Big
but, yeah.
sad.
But it can remove magically created darkness, so long as it is not greater darkness.
Okay then. So then, what are you all doing inside the secret room or the
Putting
armory or
any
the
kind of
vault?
salve on my burnt skin.
Okay, then. And are you checking out the pathway behind the hidden door inside the armory that you were talking
Yeah.
about, Rezo? The secret door behind the secret door.
Arlo will go to the next secret door and pull out the damn wand and wave it to see if there's yet another layer to the secret door.
It gives an
Fucking
outline.
Inception.
It gives an outline to the secret door itself, showing you that it's a hidden entrance to somewhere else.
But inside the storeroom, there's no other.
No.
It looks like we're fine.
Do you guys like to continue down and check out what's down there? At the end.
No,
Don't actually go through it all the way, Indra. Damn it! Damn it!
anyone else can. I'm
Going
not.
in. You're going into the void.
Wait, where are you going? Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and take a breather.
Rizzo,
Be me.
sorry, not Rizzo. Rave will go towards and see carefully if he can find where it will exit to.
Okay then, roll me your stealth check.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell what's his name? I'm telling Vinny. Vinny, I'm gonna go out and check things. I'm gonna be quiet.
Smack on the ass.
There we go.
Do a good job.
I do
Doing
a
good.
pretty good job. 22.
Okay then.
Oh no, sorry, 19. I have disadvantage.
Still pretty good as you continue sneaking down this pathway. Now, you continue on about almost 10 minutes at this point, not really finding anything, until you see what looks to be a bit of light coming from what seems to be a set of stairs. Do you continue up them?
Oh, they're going up.
Yes, they go up.
Is the light solid or flickering?
It's solid,
Okay.
though dim. Very dim.
I am going to be keeping an eye out in case there's any traps. I thought it was going to maybe lead out to the wilderness, but I will be now cautiously looking more like. But I'll carefully check up the stairs.
Okay then. As you slowly move up the stairs, as you kind of like take each step slowly and then slightly peek your head up, you'll notice a very unsettling sight as you get a shiver down your spine as you can see what looks to be skeletons tied up in chairs with what looks to be hundreds of arrows surrounding them.
Like in them, pincushioned, or you mean just like?
Around them, like in like quivers or in barrels or things like that, something to hold arrows. They're just surrounding them as these skeletons have bows and they're just looking in multiple directions. As you can see what light is peering in from small arrow slits.
Excellent. All right. Quietly going back down.
Okay then. as you eventually make your way back to the group.
Okay, all right. So this tunnel leads to the Tower of Death in the courtyard.
Oh,
Right, we should light it on fire.
how?
We
Tower is made of
literally
stone.
all just shot magic out of our hands.
Magic.
Fuck do you mean how?
Well, I mean, this is a tower of stone. Are you gonna light on fire?
There's a bunch of arrows surrounded by many arrows.
The thousands of arrows.
Well, I mean, should we try and rest? I mean, I
Oh,
don't
rest.
know if I
I'm
could
going
have a
for it.
shift change.
I'm just saying, just launch a firebolt up there.
Yeah, I'm taking a rest.
Yeah, I'm resting.
Fine.
How long are you guys resting for?
Short rest, at
long.
least for me, would be
I would
preferable.
I
like
need to-
8 hours if we could do it, but
That seems dumb.
Just have Vin lie up against the wall or the door.
I'll gladly do so.
I mean, I'm not going to be much use without a long rest, but I can get by with a short rest if everyone else wants to push.
A short rest would do just fine for me. Long would obviously be better. So
It is up to you. at
up
this
to everyone else. I'd vote for short just because I don't want to stay in here all night. Fucking
All
creepy in
day.
here. Yeah, fair.
Okay, I vote long rest with it.
long rest as well.
We can't see everyone else.
Don't know. If
Short.
Long rest is a little.
Type it in roll 20 chat whether you want.
Well, if it's long rest, we might want to tell what's going on out there, so that Uther doesn't just cavalry charge in.
I could, if we're gonna do a long rest, I can do a skyrite for him.
Well,
Or
even
inside,
if-
he wouldn't be able to
Sky
see that.
I was gonna say before we rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uther, yeah. Not there.
Don't you need to be able to see this guy for that?
I'll put it in. I'll read up on it.
Is
Mm.
the party evenly
Who's
split?
no? There's 5 of us. Who's not casting?
That
Right.
would be.
Rezo, Arlo, Rave.
Ooh, Rave, you're the deciding vote for the short or long. Are you going to help out your caster buddies, or are you going to help out your?
Well, I mean, the long will
non-caster
help
buddies.
me immensely. I'm down for the long, but as long as we can get word to Uther, I guess. So
I need to be able to see the sky, but I should be able to find. There was doors with
On board
Ways
one
to
of
get
those arrow
outside.
slits.
yeah. Do we have access to one of those arrow
Oh,
slits?
Well, here's a question. What's Vinny? If
Yeah.
after an hour, couldn't you shapeshift back into a tiny creature and just go over there, tell him, and come back?
Yes.
The long rest will be extended, but because he'll have to start all over again. But
Yeah, but it also gives you guys, to take a, short rest if you want to do anything else.
before our long rest,
Hmm.
If we're gonna be 8, it might as well be 8.5. Right?
Either way, it works out for you in the end. Just a lot longer.
That's presuming nothing bad happens in the midst, but yeah,
Okay, then.
that's doable.
Well then, if you're going to be doing that, I will allow you to do that, Vin. Obviously, it's going to cost you guys an hour, and plus you're going to be long resting, so it's going to cost you another 8.
Okay.
Luckily, where you're at, you'll be undisturbed during your long rest, though I will need you
Lovely.
all to mark down one of your rations.
All right.
Just to get a long rest. Uther is informed. What do you inform him about?
I'd take at the very least it couldn't take any more than 5 minutes to just tell him literally everything that just happened.
Yeah, it would probably take give or take like 10 minutes at best, and then come
Sure.
back.
Yeah, stay with the horses, feed them, keep them safe. We took an ass beating, so we got to take a long rest and get to it. We found the skulls, so we're gonna think about going in, and
Okay then.
it might be worth. Did we find a side passage?
Nope.
We did, right? Oh, we did not.
Maybe
never
the
did.
maybe the door in the room with us right now, but we'd have to go in like, right?
You guys checked out what that door led to.
Yeah, it led to the tower in the center with skeleton archers with no entrance except for
but-
this.
But if you
I
were a
missed that
tiny,
part.
tiny spider, you could maybe just go right by him and
Yeah.
then just.
Now, if you want to,
Okay.
Vin, on your way back with your wild shapes, you could deal with those skeletons if you really wanted to.
Well, that was the original intent.
I'm gonna be honest with you. How they're strapped down to those chairs, if you like turn into a spider, you go in between them, and then you turn back, you're gonna knock a shit ton of them over, and then you can just start bashing them because they're technically restrained to where they're at.
Well, then, yeah. I guess at that point, is there still that that big motherfucker up in there?
Oh yeah, you can just see that giant thing just wandering around the ruins at this point. Though you can see what looks to be skeletons just standing at the front door, just waiting, as well as at the other door that was messed with, as you pretty
Okay.
much cleared out. You do get a bit of attention from the zombies, though they don't really acknowledge what's going on in there. I'd assume you try to do it as quietly as you can with just bashing a few skulls in.
Lightly bash the skulls in.
For you, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. You just go like tap. You got weight on your side.
Right. So I talked to Ufa about it. He seems like he's going to be all right. Took us sidetracked on the way over to that tower. Took care of the skellies inside. Hopefully they won't be a mess. I don't know. Can you reanimate them if you can?
Well, I mean, they were dead
think
once
about that.
before and they came back up.
Yeah.
Now-
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Mending, maybe.
If you guys want
Mending.
to at this point, I would have to do a few rolls, but you could, because you have enough people that could just blast. You guys can just go up into that tower and just start shooting at everything in the courtyard and pretty much take it out for the most
We
part.
could take some pot
Now,
shots.
obviously, I'm assuming you guys are using cantrips, which is going to take some time. And I'm pretty much just going to roll percentile dice, and then you guys roll percentile dice versus me, and then mattering pretty much the difference is how much, damage you guys take from this escapade. Though this would pretty much count the courtyard as clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
All right, yeah, let me spend my hit dice for that. Kind of. Oh.
Well, this would be after you guys take a long rest if you want to.
Oh, okay. I thought this was doing the short rest. All right. Oh well. Either way, I got to max with 2 of my dice. Perfect.
Okay then.
All right, so we can do that.
Yeah, we'll cantrip them out.
Yeah, and that will let Uther get through.
Uther get through, huh?
Well, get the courtyard if the front court is cleared, essentially.
Well, I'm gonna need you guys to roll that percentile dice first.
Right.
Wow.
42.
So
I'm just
who's
saying.
going to roll it for you?
Oh, only one person, huh?
Yep. I'd
Oh.
like an individual to roll that percentile dice for you, and I'll roll mine.
I can't guidance that, can I? Huh?
Nope.
You may not want to.
Honestly,
Okay. Everyone roll a d20. Whoever rolls the highest rolls the percentile.
roll
Alright.
initiative.
I got a 3.
5.
16.
So,
Sounds like you.
Brian, what are you doing?
Rolling a percentile, I guess.
I guess so.
63.
Oh shit! I got 69.
Oh, look at that good roll.
Okay then. So I'll say this much, considering you guys pretty much rolled within the same numbers, so it's not really that bad for you. I would say each one of you lose about 3 HP. But because I rolled a 69, I'm gonna secretly take an item from one of you guys.
I thought you were going to give one of us wanker's cramp.
What?
But yeah, so somebody in your party is missing a magic item. But with that, we were going to end the session there.
A
The
magic item.
item?
Whoa.
Ah!
Who knows? Who knows? It could be something.
It
Something
could be
lost.
worse.
It could be a magic item. It could be somebody's, unknown magic item. Who knows?
Hmm.
Feek could have just stole it.
Just
But something is missing from the party. Who knows what it is? But yes, we will be ending the session there.
oh my god.
Thank you everybody for watching
Awesome.
tonight's session. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is Rise of Unity, and I hope to see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
There's-
Bye.